body, girl, boy, your body look tight. For me and you, up inside this dance here tonight. Me no see you with no partner. Hope say me right, she say no. But she still say you're forward and right. Never going on the corner. Out of the life was make me. Buy you a drink, babes, if that's alright. Come back with it.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Flight Simulator 2024. I did manage to get this preloaded and everything and sorted out last night. I did play about a little bit. I still hadn't quite got my controls down or anything like that, but I'm gonna give it a go today. I'm gonna give it the old fly. We're going to flap our wings and fly like a bird, apparently. And maybe we'll do all kinds of things. There's all kinds of things that we can do on here tonight. So, I mean, it's going to be a little bit of you taking your pick. I would like to try out some of the career stuff, learning how to fly. I think I've got some of the things down. One of the things that I tried doing last night was taking off from my local airport and landing from my local airport. However, my local airport is a little bit tough compared to most people's airports that they probably will start on. And the reason by that it's on an island. So if you mess up, you go off the other end. And that's what happened to me last night because I didn't know what the brakes were or anything last night. But I've learnt a lot about my joystick and some of the controls. So tonight we shall be having a good laugh at my expense, I'm sure. And we shall be jumping on in. Now, I might play with Raptor. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what to do tonight. I don't know whether Raptor's wanting me to play or not, or whether he's just wanting to... I don't know. So, if he wants me to play, that's fine, but I guess we're going to start out a little bit. What's the best way to start out? Is it with the career to kind of get an idea about the controls and everything? Or should we just free flight it, take off from my local airport and try and land for a laugh? Your choice, chat. What do you think? Your choice, chat. How are you doing tonight, chat, as well? You know what? I wouldn't mind... See, free flight, but we'll do it during the day and with the weather being clear. I'm not ready to... Maybe we'll do that. Okay, we're going to go to my local airport. Okay, here we go. Hey, look, there's planes in the air. Alright, my local airport. Here we go. Get ready for this bad boy. Look. Look at this. Sky Ranch Airport. Oh yeah, we want to change the time of day. We don't want it to be live. We want it to be a nice daytime flight. And we're just gonna I guess fly now. And then we'll just do a loop or something, fly over Knoxville, and then return and try and land. What do we think, chat? Does that sound good? Now bear in mind that this is all going to be in like 4K, so if you're watching on a 4K TV, you should be able to have a good laugh on this one. Okay, so I gotta remember which one. The thing is, it doesn't give you a visual thing for some of this stuff. Okay, we're gonna turn the... Yeah, I didn't save for this time. Okay, you messed up. We want a nice bright day with not live weather. There we go. Ah, also, looks like my... Looks like my joystick is kind of like... Oh, maybe it's not the joystick, it's that. That's what it is. Alright, are we ready? Here we go. We're gonna take off. Actually, it should be this button. How can you tell? What does it tell you where you're... Can you... Oh yeah, you can view on here, can't you? What is the landing... What's the parking brake? Okay, whatever. Let's wing it. Okay, the parking brake is most definitely on. There we go. Here we go, chat. We're flying, we're soaring. We're flying up in the air like this. Woo! Just stop pushing buttons. I mean... Oh yeah, the flaps. Oh, no, wrong way. Wrong way. Decrease the flaps. There we go. Alright, currently we're flying south, so we'll need to bank around. Probably a bit steep.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
Whatever. Don't speak. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts.
Approach Cessna November 8255 is type Cessna Skyhawk 1 miles south of Tango November
Don't
9
tell me
1,200
'cause
feet.
it hurts.
Request flight following.
Cessna November 82575 approach. Squawk 2621.
I don't know who that is. I don't care.
Squawk 2621 Cessna
We're
575.
flying. Let's go to, was it cruising? It's about 1800, I think, or something. I don't know.
Cessna 575 radar contact 1 miles east of Tango November 908 1,600 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Is that me?
Roger Cessna 575.
Look at that
Cessna
stupid big chirp
575
there.
traffic is 3 o'clock 2
I get so
miles
annoyed
at
with that.
2,900 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Skylab 65 have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight.
Cessna 575 have the generic in sight.
Hey, Deep Explorer. Hope you are good. We are flying over, we're about to fly over the Tennessee River. Wait a minute, where's that place? What is that sound? That's not downtown. I don't even know where that's pointing me. I wonder if the stadium's rendered in here. Because I don't think it is. At least it didn't last night. Shut up. It's not really 500. Somewhere down there is the... Oh yeah, there's the baseball. And we're coming up to Neyland Stadium. There it is. It looks terrible on this map. It looks very 2D and flat. And I'm very disappointed. Looks like there's trees growing in the middle of it. That is like almost 100,000 seater stadium. We have the wonderful, like, this is all pretty much university campus here, down there. Below me is actually where downtown is, so I'm kind of confused where they were saying, like, downtown was. Like, what is that? Downtown what? Knoxville downtown. That's completely wrong. That's funny. All right, let's head back and attempt to land. What do you think? Hello.
Cessna 575 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 1,100 feet generic.
Let's try and do this. I have no idea how this is going to work.
Cessna 575 have the generic in sight.
We need to lower our speed down. Increase flaps. It's kind of difficult because you got the mountains here. Well, I say mountains, you got hills. This would be incredible if I get a landing on my first go. I feel like I'm coming in pretty good.
500.
There we go. It's difficult because I'm landing on a field.
Cessna 575 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 4,100 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Cessna 575 have the traffic.
500.
Well, I think I'm a bit low. Maybe not.
Stall.
Oh no! Let me land! Hey look, oh quick, there we go. We can taxi this up. We only just landed in the water. Look at that, look. Perfect. Like a glove. Okay, I'm stuck. It's not like it's to shut down the engine. Use Control Shift and E. First try. Oh no, we haven't got the brakes on. We haven't got the brakes on. There needs to be something more physical to tell me that the brakes are on. Well, whose plan is that? All right, fine. All right, we'll end the flight because that was good. We just fell down the... Wait a minute, what is going on here with the water physics? What is going on there? See, now you can understand why my local airport is hard to land on. It has to be a small plane, otherwise that's it. You're toast. All right, let's end the flight because I thought I did pretty good with that, flying around Knoxville and having a little bit of fun. All right, so let's go back. Maybe, just maybe, I need to learn what the mic controls are because I keep getting confused which one is which. And I think I'm getting it wrong. Wait a minute, wrong one. It's brakes. It's under brakes. Okay, so brakes is button 8. Okay, so that's 6, 7. Oh, it's that one. Okay, that one's brakes. Yeah, I might have been pressing the wrong one. But either way, it's all good. We learned something. I learned that I can't remember the controls from the overnight. All right, let's do something. Let's try and do the career because I'd like to learn some of these keyboard controls that I don't know. Although it's hard for me to reach them, I'm not going to lie. It would be nice for me to just actually do like flying helicopters in my flight stick, I'm not going to lie. I wonder if I might be better off flying helicopters. These are all the things that we can do, though. Look at that. That looks amazing. Air ambulance. Skydiver aviation. Wow. Aerial construction. The beluga. Remote cargo ops. Charter service VIP. The sky is calling. Pursue your dream of a career in aviation. All right. The rise of a pilot. Choose any location in the world where you want to start your career. Well, let's try and start. It might not let us start on... Okay, it won't let us start there. That's probably a good thing. What is that? Montvale Air Park. Seymour Air Park. Are you kidding me? That's just a field. That's a field literally around the back of people's houses. How is that being used and yet the one over in Sky Ranch is not being used? What is this one? Oh, that would be kind of nice. We go to Knoxville downtown. Oh, that's what it was doing. I didn't even know that there was an airport there, you know. Well, as we haven't got a lot of options to pick from, look, I wonder if we could pick over Dollywood. Oh, wait a minute. I know that airport. No, that's the one I know. The Gatlinburg Airport. And I have been to, I believe it's that one there. That warehouse there is actually a Dollywood. Or is it that one? Might be, actually it's that one. I think it's that one. That's a warehouse for Dollywood stuff. Anyway. We could do there. That's not too far away. Or we could just do downtown Knoxville. That looks like it could be fun. Looks like there's actually a runway there. Let's select this location. Oh yeah, look, there's a quarry there. Downtown Knoxville. Choose airport. Check CRW. Oh, too late. Downtown Island. Hello there. You must
Hello
be
there. You must be our 3D Viking number 4282, right? Welcome to Knoxville Downtown I. I'm Arturo, the owner of this aero club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license. Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights. But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings.
Let's do it. We can do it. Get your own Tom Cruise glasses out and away you go. There we go.
Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations?
I don't really know too much about... Okay, walk around using that.
Today we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine, climbs well, and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are, so hop in and buckle up. Let the good times roll.
How do I get in? Oh, Shift C. Oh, I should know that.
Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan. After taking off, we will climb to 2,300 feet above sea level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us? Perfect. The wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 26. Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
Taxi to the runway.
Now comes the fun part. After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help. Release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere. Good. Ready for takeoff. Apply full power to get us moving.
You know I can do that.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff. We have reached 55 knots. Pull the yoke a little bit to lift off.
gently pull.
Perfect climbing attitude and speed. I see you know what you're doing. We are approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn. We are 300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing. You can start turning left.
Okay, not that much.
Keep climbing and prepare for the next turn.
What did he say the height was?
Okay, turn left again. We are almost there.
Turn left.
Remember,
Turn
we
left.
need to climb to 2,300 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern. I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful, aren't they?
Yes, they sure are. Generic AI ones.
There we are. 2,300 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around. See our airport? Let's fly over it.
Was that Control and B? Well, there's the airport.
Excellent. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
It's down there! Look, Ma, no hands.
Well done. I believe you have a talent for piloting.
I
hope
believe
you
I
enjoyed
do.
the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
My joystick is like going crazy. Mission success!
I'm glad that we flew together today. This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey. If you want to embark on it, let's catch up at our headquarters. You seem comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time.
My PP. L.
There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look. Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career. Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Okay. So what, we just work on this one first?
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Okay. Oops. Okay, well, we'll see the briefing. Open and interact with the toolbar menu, interact with the camera panel, use the cursor to highlight and interact with cockpit instruments, create, save and access custom camera views. Okay. Alright, let's start it.
Welcome to Sedona. I'm Captain Jess Molina, and I'll be your instructor.
Yay!
For this lesson, we're going to start on the ground and focus on some basic concepts. Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies. This is your plane, a classic, the Cessna 172.
This is a plane.
Take a look around it.
Jeez. Shift and K, shift and... Oh my god.
In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode.
Move
The cursor
your...
is handy for
Okay.
interacting with menus and cockpit controls or instruments. As you can see, activating the cursor also displays the toolbar at the top of the screen. The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation. Try to find and open the controls panel.
What was that? Open the controls panel.
The controls panel is a useful reminder of the button layout
Oh,
for the
okay.
devices you're currently using. Now try to find and open the camera panel in the toolbar. The camera panel allows you to access the various views and camera modes of the simulation. Go ahead and close all the panels for now. In front of you is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft. In the simulation, you will be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So, let's hide the yoke for now.
With the cursor point to the yoke and hide it. Where's the hide button? Primary cockpit interaction, primary action lockable. Oh, there we go.
All right, as we've seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera. But you can also move it freely in the cockpit to get a better view of anything you want to see. Even through a window to look outside.
Toggle free look. Shift and D.
Now, reset the camera to its original position. All right, that covers all the main camera functions
Hey, Mad
available in the
Dogs.
simulation. Try to familiarize yourself with them a bit more, then reset the camera to its original
Fix
position
the
whenever
zero
you're done.
problem.
Great.
Ta-da! There was a zero problem? Wow, I got an A. I guess we'll do the next training. The yoke, the rudder panels, and the throttle. Bam, 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 bam.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 172, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke. The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less. Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons. Okay. Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke. This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to
I
make
like
it
to pull
climb
my
or
yoke.
descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it affects the elevator. Nice. Down at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections. For coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs. Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder.
So I was kind of lucky because I decided I had 0%
Great.
last night. I
Last
didn't
but
load
not
in,
least, the
and then it
throttle
crashed
is located
yesterday.
near the center of the cockpit.
Um,
Pushing forward will increase power. Pulling back will decrease power. First, look at the throttle and select it. Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power.
push throttle. Oh, there we go.
Power is increased. Now pull it back to decrease power.
Okay, you're...
Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle. Look away from the throttle and increase power. Set your throttle to idle. Excellent.
Look at
When
me
the
doing
engine
all
is
this
on,
stuff.
you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator. You will find it on your PFD screen in the top left corner.
My what screen? I wish I knew how to zoom in. That would be cool. You know what? This is annoying. Look at the... Where do you want me to look, buddy? Oh, I see. Is that it? Is that it?
This tells you how fast the engine is spinning
it's that.
in hundreds of revolutions per minute. Next, take a look at your current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left on your PFD screen.
There
It measures the
is.
speed in knots. To check your altitude, look to the altimeter. It's on the right on your PFD screen. Not all aircraft have integrated screens with all this information. A lot of them rely on analog instruments. You can
Yeah,
find
we're
the analog
state-of-the-art
versions of
in
the
a
airspeed
Cessna.
indicator and the altimeter just above the throttle. They're respectively on the left and right. The analog altimeter has 3 hands similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. The short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals. And the long, thin one counts 10,000-foot intervals.
Do you think she likes
That's
the
all
long
for today.
thick or the,
Next
the
time,
short?
we'll see
the
how it
short
feels in
thick?
the air.
Hey, look at me! I'm in A, doing A again. You'll learn the basic of altitude management. Let's do it. Let's do this!
To help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield. Notice how the middle line matches the horizon while we're flying level? This is the cruise attitude. The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the upper one is the descent attitude. Let's dig deeper into what that means. Pull back gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But we're losing airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb. That's good. Keep working on it, you'll get better. Now, let's level back out. Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable. That's good. That's okay. Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude.
She's saying attitude or altitude?
As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing while our speed is picking up. Great. That's good. Keep working on it, you'll get better.
Oh, come on!
Okay, bring us back to level flight. Now your speed is decreasing and your altitude is stable. Nice. That's good. That's okay. Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch to avoid overcorrection.
Come off it, woman. I didn't get an A on that one, I don't think. She was upset. Yeah, look at that. Pitch up to climb, pitch down to descend, level off. Yeah. Whatever. It's tough because, like, you only have to move it like a barely anything.
For this lesson, we're going to use a line drawn on the windshield to indicate the cruise attitude. I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns.
So
Gently
generous.
move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon. Then maintain that bank. Excellent. Now, let's see you level back out. All right. For the next step, turning to the right, let's see how you do on your own without any markings. You can see a series of notches representing 10-degree increments on the attitude indicator part of your PFD. As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees. Start banking right until you're lined up with the second notch to the right on the attitude indicator. Then, maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude until I ask you to stop. That's good. Level us back out now. That's good. Remember to maintain altitude while leveling off. Small corrections on the yoke will lead to more accurate turns.
God, she's so fussy. I got a lot of goods there. There should be A's. There should be an A. Come on. Give me an A. Oh, you son of a beeswax. Fine. The power tutorial. I got the power! Or do I? Do I get the power?
Let's talk about the throttle. If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine. In the Cessna 172, that relates directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer on the PFD. Pull back on the throttle to reduce RPM to 1800. Look how your speed and altitude are also decreasing. Excellent. Okay, let's throttle back up to 2,400 RPM. Your speed is increasing now. As long as you maintain the same attitude, your altitude will keep climbing as well. Nice. That was excellent. With piston planes like this Cessna, it's common to have power targets defined in RPM.
Wow, look at that. I did well. She said excellent a few times there. I deserve. Oh, yes. I got an A. You know what? I'm going to try and join Raptor. I don't know if he's still playing. I'm going to see if he's ready. Or if he would like me to join him. Hello. I was wondering if you wanted to try some multiplayer. Cool. Right. Sounds good. Nice. I got you. I've just been doing some of the career stuff, you know, doing the testing to get my PPL. Yeah, that's right. So I will continue on doing that then, and we'll wait till Pinto gets here then. No, I'm still working my way through. I got to do that. I've got to do all the trainings to do, so I'm working my way through. No. Yeah, I've got to catch up with you guys. Oh yeah. Maneuver test. Do you know what I need to do? Hang on. I know what I need to do. let's change a setting. I need to change a setting on my mouse. And then that way I can easily do push to talk. There it is. Perfect.
The art of maneuvering a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore. Now it's time to test the skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees. Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading. While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed. While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed. That's good. Now, climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading.
I got you, dude.
On the Cessna 172, you need full power to climb effectively. Nice. The turn was good, but try to climb faster in the future.
She's
All
so
right,
picky.
next exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees, stay at 6,000 feet, and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots. Go ahead and reduce your speed. Go ahead and reduce your speed.
Oh man, this one's tough.
That's okay. Review straight and level flight to better manage your speed and altitude. You did well, but you can do better.
Yeah, she's mean. And I failed that one, totally, I feel like. I still ended up with a B. The reducing power and maintaining heading and altitude was difficult. Pre-flight. There's something on the wing, Jim. Something on the wing.
Hello. Today we're going to go over all the steps that precede turning on your engine. Those steps are essential to ensure your aircraft's integrity and that everything is in order for a smooth and seamless flight. First of all, stretch your legs a bit and take a look at your aircraft and your surroundings. We never took much time to look at our aircraft from the outside, so take your time if you want to inspect it. You might have noticed some extra bits on your aircraft. These are the covers and chocks. Covers are installed when the plane is not in use and are meant to avoid damaging its sensitive parts. Chocks are there to immobilize the aircraft. You'll need to remove them before takeoff.
How do we do that? Oh, like that. The pilot tube cover. What is the pilot tube cover? Oh, that. How could I miss that?
And we're done for the outside. Now that we're sure your aircraft is functional and ready to taxi, let's check the inside.
It's weird, it's like, oh yeah.
Let's get to the matter at hand. You've been given an EFB, also referred to as an electronic flight bag. It's a tablet that stores critical flight information and is the ideal tool to prepare your flight plans and enhance your piloting experience. Open it and take a look. Feel free to follow a quick guided tour of its features.
A tab?
The EFB features an interactive map, a flight plan editor, aircraft and current flight information, a nav log as well as fuel and payload options. The EFB has plenty to offer, but if you want to get directly into the action, you can turn it off after you finish the quick tour.
Aircraft app, pilot book app.
It seems like we're all clear on the checklist. Now start this pretty bird up.
Controller knee.
Now that we've covered all the preparations, let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
Fly. Flying, we're taking off and landing. Oh wait, we're just doing taxiing. We're getting close though. We'll be taking off, flying around, landing, and then we'll be taking our test pretty much, I would imagine.
Let's take a moment to talk about taxiing. Taxiing refers to moving the aircraft on the ground under its own power. In particular, getting from the ramp out to the hold short point on the edge of the runway. Steering on the ground is managed through the rudder pedals. That's right, unlike driving a car, we turn by using our feet.
Weird.
Okay, ready? With the throttle idle, release your parking brake. Next time, make sure your throttle is at idle before releasing the parking brake.
Sorry.
Now, gently increase throttle to get the aircraft moving. All right. Use your rudder pedal to turn left and enter the taxiway. Increase throttle to gain forward momentum and then reduce RPM accordingly to match a fast walking speed while taxiing.
What is a fast walking speed? Come on. How much revs do we need? This is a learning. There we go.
Now, test the brakes.
Wait, what? The brakes aren't working.
Good. Brakes checked. Taxi to the next exit, then come to a stop. Remember
Okay,
to
that's
control your
working.
speed with throttle and brakes. See the crossing in front of us. Stop before it, as if traffic was coming off the runway. Watch your speed. All right, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 next. It's at the far end of the airport, near the head of runway 21. Stay as close as possible to the taxiway center, marked by the yellow line, and watch your speed.
There we go.
Watch your speed. Watch your speed. After the right turn, come to a stop before the hold short point, in prep for takeoff. You've mastered that lesson. The next challenge will be to keep the aircraft under control while at full throttle for takeoff.
Okay. I don't know how well I did with that when I kept speeding, so she's not going to like that. Watch your speed. Oh, I got an A! Woohoo! Taken off.
There's an old saying I like, a mile of road will take you a mile. A mile of runway will take you anywhere. Taking off isn't hard, but there are a few key points to remember. First, we always take off into the wind, which won't be an issue on a calm day like today. Second, before we enter a runway, we always make sure it's clear. Check to the right to see if a vehicle is on the runway. And to the left to make sure no other planes are approaching. Runway numbers are not arbitrary. Each number matches the first 2 number of the runway's compass bearing, rounded to the nearest 10 degrees. For example, a runway orientated towards the north would be numbered 36, which is 360 degrees on a compass.
I wondered
Everything
about
looks
that.
good, no cross traffic. Go ahead and taxi into position. Now slowly taxi onto the runway and align the plane with the center line. Then stop your plane just after the number 21.
Okay, which way are we going? Oh, I see. Oops, we got off-road a little bit.
Excellent. All right, let's do this. Apply full power, and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
Here we go.
Use your rudder to stay on the center line, and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots. Good. Now, gently pull back on the yoke.
Flying.
And we're airborne. Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple of inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude. Maintain 75 knots and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time. Focus on flying straight. Use your rudders to remove the left yaw plane as when climbing. You can see your current yaw input by looking at the MFD's slip skid indicator. Okay, 5,500 feet. You've reached your target altitude. Good job.
Yeah, we did it. We did the thing. We did the thing. A B position for takeoff. Oh, well, I guess I was a little bit off. Takeoff wasn't too bad either. I guess. In this landing tutorial, here we go. We're landing.
For this landing exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only. We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle. Maintain a speed of around 65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast. Keep your airspeed at 65 knots. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare. To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer landing, but without ever leveling off or climbing. The main landing gear will touch down before the nose wheel does. We're coming up on flare height. Resist the temptation to pull back. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it. Nice. Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line. Well done, but there's room for improvement.
Oh,
Keep in mind that approaching the runway at the right speed is key to a good landing.
well, I would have added extra flaps. But you wouldn't let me flare the aircraft. Yeah, alright. Kind of messed up there. Throttle management.
In the first part of this landing exercise, I want you to stay on the glide path by using the throttle. You can make small corrections with the yoke to stay aligned with the runway. Smooth action on the throttle is key for remaining on the correct glide path. If you find yourself too high, reduce your power. If you're too low, increase it. Remember though, always make soft corrections. You don't want to overcompensate. Now you can use the elevator to land.
Oh, we're coming in good this time.
Reduce throttle to idle. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it. Nice. Now, apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
Oh, that was a good landing.
That was excellent.
Ho 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 ho! Oh yeah, boy! That's funny. So the one where I couldn't control the throttle, or I couldn't really do much, I failed at, but the one where I had all the control, I did all much better. Good fun, good fun. What goes up must come down. You must focus on the key technique, manage your speed. Landing. Okay, here we go.
My first instructor used to say, the best part of flying is landing in one piece. Today, you're in charge of bringing us in for a safe landing. And I've already set us up in landing configuration at 65 knots with 20 degrees of flaps. Keep your aim point on the runway threshold. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
Here we come. We're coming into land. And we're gonna not crash. Because we're pretty good. I don't want to crash. I've been doing pretty good. I think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make it. Here we go. We're picking up speed. Let's drop the throttle back. And we're gonna perfectly land. Oh, we're looking good. It's looking good. Oh, yeah, boy.
500.
Now, what if I land less than 65 knots?
Reduce throttle to idle. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it. Nice. Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line. That was excellent.
Oh! Aced it. Who knew that I would be... Oh, stop the aircraft apparently was... Oh, I just crept into that A. So at the moment, we're just doing some of the career training. I'm trying to get my PPL. My PP. So this one we've got to go downwind. This covers the procedures to be performed while flying in a left-hand traffic pattern from the downwind leg to final approach. Whatever. So you should be seeing all the glory of this in 4K now. I don't know how many people we got watching, but...
Okay, we're currently flying on the downwind leg at the standard traffic pattern altitude of 6,000 feet. It's a flight path parallel to the landing runway, but in the opposite direction. In downwind, you want to start preparing for landing. That means setting your speed and flaps configuration. We are passing the end of the runway, so go ahead and reduce RPM to 1700. It will help you to slow you down to 80 knots and begin your descent. The flaps provide extra lift at the expense of additional drag. This extra lift allows flying at a lower airspeed. Flaps allow for smoother and shorter landings. Go ahead and extend 10 degrees of flaps, all while maintaining current speed. We will turn to the base leg when the end of the runway is at a 45-degree angle behind us. Turn left onto the base leg.
Look at me, it's like I'm flying in autopilot. I'm so good at this.
Try to keep our speed around 75 knots. Keep an eye on the runway as we get ready for our final turn. Turn left onto final.
Oh, I'm off.
Keep a stabilized approach with 65 knots airspeed and prepare for landing. Use throttle and flaps as required to adjust the glide slope.
Oh, too far. Oh, I'm going way too slow.
Apply the brakes and stop the plane.
That could have been better. It could have been a lot worse.
You followed the traffic pattern well. Good job.
You suck, basically. She's so sarky. She's got more sass than Mark. And Lily combined. Wow. But that final approach and landing was bad. Oh, first solo flight. You trained for this, now it's time to show off all your skills. Oh, awesome. So I now have to take off.
It's time. Your first solo flight. I'll be watching from the ground, in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't. Your goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own. Remember everything we covered in our previous session.
Oh, she just gives lots
fine.
of sass.
Good luck. See you on the other side.
So I've got to take off, go around the roundabout and then land again. Soaring, flying. Okay, so we're going to reach 5,000 feet. Maintain 75 knots. Come on. I'm doing good, doing good. Just doing my first solo flight. you mentioned something about we were going to do like Area 51. It's your night to plan for multiplayer, and it was a DOP, Department of Pinto night. Me, once I land this thing. Yeah, I'm in Sedona, yes. Sedona, Grand Canyon. We're going to be taking a lot of tours tonight.
You did well, but you can do better.
Oh no, that was terrible.
You're on your way to becoming one hell of a pilot.
Yeah, I'm down for anything, really. As long as I can do it. I don't need to do it in career mode, do I? Oh wow, I've done everything. I'm about to take my exam. Okay, it is R3D Space Viking 4282. But we are friends on Steam. I don't know if that will help. Okay, got the friend request. We have a full A320 for you to fly. That's right, Mark. That's what we're gonna do. Yes. Well, that's weird. That's weird because I can see you in game. So I can invite you to a group, but I can't. I don't know how to do that. Okay. No, I'm going through Steam. Game Pass. Alright, I'm on Xbox now, so dang it. Yeah. Hang on. I haven't played Xbox in a while, and there's a lot of updates. So I think. Well, yeah, I just ticked some stuff, and now it shows you online and dirty and stuff. I can see that now, so maybe it might be working. Wow. Wow. That's unreal. I think that, oh,
quitting
yeah.
the game caused it to crash, y'all.
I was thinking about restarting myself if you guys couldn't see me.
Yeah, go ahead and do a restart. Well, hold on. Give me a second. I've already quit the game. I'll inform you whether or not a restart's the best option.
Well, I mean, I got in really, like, first try, like, a couple of times earlier, so...
Alright, do it. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Ooh, and the wife's made some pizza. Oh, that's a great night.
Oh, someone came up with a
What
good
up, Yankee?
idea. Are we on the same server?
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I was
might
on
not have
Europe
been.
West earlier because of Elmox. I think maybe it pulls you to your friend's server.
I think
How do
it does, and I think
How do you check what server you're on?
All right, I'm gonna quit and let's quit and get
online,
in.
I'm on US East 4.
every server they all should be meshed together, as far as I know.
I think so.
It's just it spreads out the load.
Give me a second. We should be able to get back in fairly smooth.
I'm
Thanks,
activating
Mark.
packages.
All right, while you guys are doing stuff, I'm gonna let chat listen to our denial letter.
That's just sad.
Nice game, geek. Oh, hopefully we'll be working in game soon. But how's everybody doing today, chats? Everybody having a good day? I think I'm gonna try out the career mode later on. I'm very interested to see, especially since it looks like they added in vehicle wear and tear. That seems super cool.
Yeah, I almost got my PPL tonight, and it took me about an hour, maybe a bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the last final test, so.
Nice. I think I'm gonna start that. But that's. Oh, yep, I got in. There we go.
Me too. I'm already in.
You're still offline for me for some reason.
Oh. Yeah, I wonder if it is the server.
It shouldn't be. That's very dumb of them to do
I'm in
that way.
US East, automatic East, USA.
Because and it's R3D Viking 4282, right? We're friends.
Yeah, because we got the friend invite.
Hey, invite me to a group. Let's. Onboarding.
I sent the invite.
Yeah, I'm in now. It's still showing you online.
Oh, hang on, let's do the audio.
Can you like right click and like give me group lead or something? Is that an option?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay. Let's see if we can get this working. Sorry about this, chat. Is your crossplay on if that's a thing? It should. I don't think they have like a crossplay. Everything's crossplay Game Geek, if that makes sense. Like anybody that plays this game, which is only PC and Xbox, you all play together. But thank you. That was a good thought to check on.
There's no way of making the. There's no way of making you lead.
Okay. Well, it is what it
Litigation,
is.
contradiction, hypocrisy. Three horsemen of the corporate apocalypse. All right, what's up?
Also, how do you turn off main voice, like the voice in game?
Oh, rando. You go to settings, then online, and then enable voice chat. So I have it disabled. You can also mute individually.
You tried to leave the partner program and they told you no? There is no escape from our love.
Wait a minute, I just turned that off and now it's still doing
Imagine your bank pulling that crap. Yeah, I'd like to go to another bank. Dude, can't let you, dude. Got too much money.
I also
What?
I also can't leave the group.
Well, you can't.
Okay, now I'm. So I
Okay.
invited Raptor.
What?
Okay, so Raptor should have an invite, but
Yes.
Red, I don't know why I can't invite you. I'm gonna remove you as
What
a
if
friend.
I try to invite him to our group?
Yeah, you can try.
All right, because I see him here on my list.
Okay, cool.
And I can invite him, and he is online.
And I got the invitation.
Oh, cool. All right, then we'll just have to do it that way. All right.
Well, that's a good way to do it.
Well, at least you
Just now.
updated your Xbox.
Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't friends with you.
I just
Me?
removed you as my friend. Like
Oh,
30
okay.
seconds ago.
So, okay.
Wow, he's
That's why.
getting really fed up with you.
Yeah, I'm tired of you. Okay, so how about a little? What aircraft do you want to fly, Raptor? Pick out the rare.
What are we doing
aircraft.
again?
We're gonna do a commercial flight, or at least an airliner. So I will also.
We got to land in the Arctic too, baby, with that AM, the A400M.
Okay.
That might be a little advanced, but.
Yeah. Well, give me an airliner you want to fly.
Well, what are we doing first?
We're gonna do probably a little hop from.
Oh, you said Washington, right?
Washington, maybe like Philadelphia.
So we're doing
You
a
want to
free
do Washington, Philly? Yeah.
That should
we're
be
doing
like a 20-minute flight.
Okay, well, let's all pick the.
Actually, you know what? We'll do Washington to Nantucket.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
Which Washington, or do you have the code?
Well, once Raptor picks the aircraft, I'll tell you which Washington.
All right, let's pick. Sorry, I forget Mad Chat. You're the only people I have to vent to. Pinto doesn't listen to me anymore. He's too busy with his wife.
Do you want to do the 737 again?
You behave, or I'll pick an Airbus.
I mean, you'll have to learn that on your own.
All right, you want
do...
What?
I say let's do the 737 again. That way you have kind of like, yeah, the max.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a flight from KDCA,
Hang on.
Ronald Reagan, Washington.
I'm trying to find where the max is. The 737.
What version do you have? If you
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Okay. And then
Are you doing United, Pinto?
What was the code?
KDCA. I don't think they have any. They only have one livery for this, unfortunately.
No, they have two.
No, they don't.
What? Boeing 737 Max has two United Airlines. I'm looking at them.
No, they don't.
What do you mean? Look at my stream.
What? Hold on.
Now, why is my voice? Can we fly to
not
North?
like loading in.
Yeah.
Maybe you're supposed to have them and they're just not there.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Well, there's actually like 4 of them.
Well, that's. Let me check my downloads.
I didn't even look at the livery.
I'm just gonna go with that one and save it and just be done before it crashes or something. It's being all laggy. Hello, Chad. I love you.
Well, I don't have it, so it is what it is. We're just gonna go
an actual aviation fan.
I'm not.
Okay. Into like underground transport only.
I mean, I do love a good subway. Subways are kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go up to Philadelphia. So KPHL will be the arrival.
Okay.
And then for DCA, our departure, I'm thinking I'm gonna pick the gate. If I'll do B20, Raptor, I do B22, and Red, you do B21.
How do you do that? Hang
on. So you zoom in on the airport and you can see the things, or on the drop down under where it says KDCA, you can scroll down to say gate for you. I think it was B21 and Raptor's B22.
All right.
And then it should have auto done our flight for us.
Yep.
So, okay.
Where are we at?
KDCA, and you're gonna be gate B22. and then you set your arrival to KPHL.
You missed me earlier,
Got it?
Mark. I took off from
Okay.
my local airport,
And then for arrival gates, let's see.
and I landed on it, but not
These are all
quite.
small. I'll do 21 Alpha. If you want to do Raptor, you can do 19 Alpha, and Red do 17 Alpha.
Parking 19A gate small?
Yeah, we should be able to fit. I'm just,
Uh-oh.
You said
It's
21 gate small?
you're 17 gate small.
I'm 17,
Which-
okay.
Yeah, we should be able to fit. It's showing every gate is small.
Okay.
And I know not every one of these gates is an express gate.
Okay.
And I accidentally set my arrival as my departure, so I gotta throw on Dulles again. And I guess we can go ahead and load in.
What's the EFB?
Electronic flight bag.
Oh, okay.
Has
You
your
can go
snacks
ahead.
in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have to change your 737 MAX passenger to get your liveries. That.
Oh, that's what I did.
Yep. Ooh, looks like we got some heavy cloud cover.
Kind of weird that it started with
I'm
business.
coming
I
in.
feel like it should have been the other way around.
Yeah.
Are we doing real time?
I made it a little later on to make it like earlier in the morning. Or later, yeah, earlier.
Raj?
Loading,
Sweet.
maybe.
So I'm just sitting here walking around my plane right now, getting all nice and ready. Oh,
Oh, here we go.
there's a little catering truck, just
Oh, I can
under
hear it.
my wing. That off. Go get all these covers off. Nope, don't need the baggage door open.
I don't know where you guys are.
You're right next to me.
Should be. Can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, you might. There's a setting in online that says show players in proximity. Sometimes if you're too close, you might not appear because we're close. I see Pinto, but I don't see his
Oh,
plane.
whoa. Okay.
Oh, there you are. Oh, your
Yeah.
plane-
Yeah, you just suddenly appeared. Okay.
Yeah, your plane just like 3D printed. It's like Lego. Like in the Lego movie when they build stuff.
Have you got the Boeing?
Yeah, we all should have the 737 MAX. Right? Red?
Yep.
I got the 737, but I guess mine one's got Boeing business jets on
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
that should
running
be
the Boeing
nice.
business jet. It's fine. It's the exact same, just slightly different. Oh, I got all my stuff removed, so I'm gonna hop in the cockpit. Let's see. Ground
it. By the way,
power
is there a
on.
run mode in this?
No.
What mode?
To run while
run.
you're on foot.
No. It's been a hot minute since I did
Red.
like a cold and dark start.
Up
Yes.
next to the door, there's also a tag that says remove before flight.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going around.
Don't miss that one. I got a traffic cone up in the air over here.
Yeah, I have one too.
I also like how we have to jump, 10 feet up to the door. Love that.
Where is the battery button? I'm tempted to just control.
Oh, you trying
E,
to
get it.
you trying to do it all?
I guess I'm just going to control E and get the. So you control E once, it doesn't start the engines. It just gets everything going.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I miss when we used to spool things up.
Oh, I mean the 87 I can do easy. 47 I can do. It's the 37's just a little too different.
Okay, it's chugging a
Oh,
little
I'm
bit.
not fully sure. I'm not a real pilot.
Whoa.
We know. Well, you're not even in the flight industry. Your clone took over, made a bad name for you, outperformed you.
Look, not for lack of trying.
So we firing up Big Daddy?
Mike was on red.
What up, Matt? How'd you get the ground equipment? It spawns as part of the game. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and double check my FMC.
All right.
We're gonna do our pause and knit.
Putting the clutch in.
Kilo Delta Charlie Alpha.
Wiggling the shifter. Burbank.
Knit. Let's see. What's our leg?
My ATC says Burbank. Honey, we are on the opposite side of the country.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Turning on the thingy.
out to
Washington Ground, Brickyard 4 Tree, 9er with whiskey ready to taxi IFR.
1000.
Brickyard 4 Tree, 9er taxi to and hold short of runway.
I don't know how to do
Taxi
that.
to and hold short runway 1
Caustic,
via
I
taxiway.
know.
Kilo 1 Juliet Papa Charlie Cross runway.
Hey,
4
we're gonna do
Juliet
flaps
Brickyard 4 Tree,
takeoff.
9er.
Brickyard 4 Tree, 9er
We're
hold
light
position,
today. We're
caution
gonna be
auto
rocking.
traffic.
Oh, I take it
American
back. My engines are
1170
slowing
hold
up the
position,
game, so I'm
caution
gonna
the
turn them
departing
off.
generic. American
I mean, there shouldn't be
1612
anything wrong with
continue
turning off your
taxi.
engines mid-startup, right?
No.
Good.
Hold position American 1170.
Okay, that's weird. Are my controls different?
Are we going to use the computer pins, or are we all set to go through the bag?
1612.
Let's see. So you're probably gonna have to use the computer some.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hit send route to avionics on
Do
the
what?
flight on the EFB. If you click if you pull up the route, looks like our cruise altitude is gonna be 10,000 feet.
American
If
1170
you just scroll
continue
down
taxi.
at the very bottom, you'll see where it says send
Hold
route to
position Brickyard 4
avionics.
Tree, 9er.
Yeah.
So just go ahead and hit that.
Where the hell did you see 2,000?
Roger
I
American
saw 10,000. At the
1170.
very top, it says cruise altitude 100. So
Mine says 5.
Okay, yeah, I see that. 100.
Under
Uh,
cruise altitude, you see 100?
Yeah.
Oh, I see FL. Are you in
Yeah.
feet or FL?
FL.
I'm in FL.
And it says 10 for you?
100.
100?
Yep.
Okay.
Someone's turning their engines on. I don't know how to do that.
So Control E is your kind of quick start.
Yep,
It'll
got
turn
that.
everything on. And you can push back with your engines on. So okay, altitude set to 10,000.
We
How
need
do
to hit
how do we
execute.
push back?
Well, have you done your computer yet? What?
Sure. I mean, I looked at it. Everything looked like it was preloaded and good.
So after you hit route, it should load your route. So all you have to do is do your
You have to hit execute after that?
Yep. And then traditionally, anytime the execute button's green, you have to confirm something.
Washington Ground, Delta.
You need to do your
Delta
performance,
105
which is mostly just confirming
Street
everything.
557
So you'll hit the zero
position,
fuel weight
caution.
button next to it, and then put in a
Blue
cost
Street
index of
552.
52,
Taxi.
and that's pretty much it for
Ground,
there.
Envoy Tree 5.
What menu is that?
Gate Echo
If you
5
hit
for
init
information whiskey.
ref,
Request pushback.
Okay.
and it should bring you to
Hold
your perf
position
init
Blue Streak
screen.
5577.
And then do you see where it says ZFW, middle left side?
I got my
Yep.
flaps
Blue
out.
Streak
Just
5577 hold
hit
position,
the
caution
button
departing.
next to it, and
Yep.
hit it again. And it should fill that in.
Okay, yep.
And then go down to cost index. I just did 52.
Washington Ground Envoy Tree 545 requesting pushback.
And then if you hit your
Washington Ground
the
on
Have a
index
safe
button,
flight. Thank you so much.
Pushback
Good to
tuck
see
is
you,
available to
Eurody.
answer your request.
hit the index button,
Mm-hmm.
take off, and then you're gonna do flaps 15,
Hold position Blue Streak
and
5577.
then you just click those 3 buttons next to your V speeds on the right.
Brickyard 4 Tree
Confirm
9er
those.
continue taxi.
Done.
Okay. And then the only thing you need to do is I'm setting my central central display unit. So those buttons
Washington
at the
Ground
top.
Envoy Tree
So I'm
545
setting my speed
with whiskey
to,
ready to taxi.
I'm going to do 230,
Roger,
altitude
Brickyard 4
10,000
Tree,
feet,
9er.
and then I'm scrolling my heading to, let me figure this out, 007, which is could be our runway heading.
The altitude set to 10,000. Heading is what?
007, and I did a speed of 230.
Blue Streak 5282.
Then logo lights
caution
on.
other traffic.
Anti-collision lights on the top. Do you remember where the lights were located?
I do.
Okay. Besides that, we should be good to push back.
Make sure you walk red through this.
Red, do you have any problems? Where do you need help?
I don't know what the hell you just said.
Okay.
all I'm guessing is with all the lights and stuff and all that kind of stuff, I don't know if I need that, but I can just get the pushback. It looks like everything's in here and it's good.
Okay. If you feel confident. So, well, if you have questions, ask. I'll gladly help you through.
Okay.
Requesting pushback.
Blue Streak 5039er, hold position, caution the departing generic.
So you hit the little thought icon, the chat icon that's in that like pop-up menu, and then you go tune to ground.
Hold position, Blue Streak 50, tree.
And then once you're on ground, apparently. No pushback tug is available to answer your request.
Washington Ground Jazz 8870 Gate Alpha Tree Information Whiskey. Request pushback.
Raptor, do you have any luck with pushback?
I haven't tried yet, but I need to turn off this audio.
Pushback approved. Blue Streak 5039er, hold position, caution the departing generic.
Is there a player near us that's spawning through that stuff?
Spawning through what?
Just all the audio.
Like the
Washington Ground
ATC?
Jazz 8870.
That's all that or AI traffic.
Pushback request accepted.
Hold position, Blue Streak 50, tree niner.
No, you want to. Well, did you already push back?
No, I don't know. I don't know how to.
Oh,
do
sure. So you contact ground, and then once you contact ground, you scroll all the way down to the bottom to what is it? Ground services. Yep.
Oh, there we go. I don't see pushback. Oh, there it is.
Washington Ground, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510
So I
requesting
requested
pushback.
The second time it worked.
Washington Ground, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510, no pushback tug is available to answer your request.
Washington Ground, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 requesting pushback.
So what I'm going to do as soon as I'm done with this is I'm going to change the radio to some random frequency that shouldn't have anything on it.
Washington Ground Jazz 8870 with whiskey ready
now, when
to
it says
taxi
pushback
IFR.
steer to left or right, is that?
It should
from what side?
Taxi to
like
hold short of runway 1
like
via
where your
taxiway
normal
Kilo
stopping
Bravo
position
Alpha
would be.
Cross runway 4
Because I need to back up to my
Contact
right so I
tower
can
on
go
119.1
basically to my
runway.
left, forward.
Blue
Actually,
Streak
you could
5039er,
you
hold
could do
position,
push
caution
back
the
to
departing
the
generic.
right.
JetBlue 2254, hold position, caution the departing generic.
Hold position,
good
Blue
lord,
Streak 50,
turning off this
tree
radio.
niner.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Taxi to and hold short runway.
Red, what the
1
hell?
using taxiway. Kilo Bravo Alpha Cross runway 4 Juliet Jazz 8870.
You're not even on the. You're facing a catering truck.
Washington Ground, Boeing
What
Golf
the hell
November
happened with you?
Oscar
I don't
4510
know.
requesting the end of pushback.
I need to turn off like these AI
Boeing
aircraft.
Golf November Oscar 4510, request
where'd
to
you
end
do
pushback
that?
received.
I turned off the ATC.
Blue Streak
But AI traffic's
5039er,
probably
hold
in
position, caution
online,
the
maybe?
generic on the taxiway. Blue Streak 5039er, continue taxi.
Okay, they requested the plane's
Washington Ground,
accepted.
Boeing Golf November Oscar
Then
4510
once you're
with
done,
whiskey
once you do
request
that,
taxi
then
to the
undo your
active north
parking
departure.
Then what?
Undo your
Boeing
parking
Golf
brake.
November Oscar 4510, taxi to and hold short of runway 1 using taxiway Kilo 5 Juliet,
And you
cross
start
runway 4
pushing back.
Juliet.
And then
Contact
once you
tower
get,
on
it'll stop you at a
119.1
spot, and
when
you have
ready.
to set your parking brake again.
Taxi to and hold short runway 1 using taxiway Kilo Kilo 5 Juliet cross runway for Juliet Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
JetBlue 2254
Oh,
continue
I have
taxi.
I can't change
Washington
my aircraft
ground
traffic
Boeing Golf
type
November
in game,
Oscar
so it's fine. We're just gonna be
4510
flying with a
requesting
bunch of
pushback.
random.
Oh, really?
Try
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah.
Because now,
Boeing
now
Golf
I've
November
now I've
Oscar
removed the brakes.
4510 pushback request
Raptor, are you
accepted.
facing me right now?
Washington ground,
yeah.
Streak 5615 gate, Alpha 8
I
information.
mean,
whiskey.
mine is telling me to go
Request
this way.
pushback.
Are you going to cut 90 degrees to your right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Blue
do
Streak
it.
5615
Actually, pretty much a
Washington
180.
ground. Pushback approved.
Because we're gonna be taking off the direction I'm facing.
What the F?
Roger, Blue Streak 50 Tree 9er.
Doing
Why
the
moving
cheaty
as red?
autos.
This is
I'm
such
moving.
a mess, dude.
I'm moving.
You're fine. You're
Washington
fine.
ground, Blue Streak
It's all this other
55,
AI traffic.
77 gate, Echo
Yeah,
5
it's
Tree
pretty,
information whiskey. Request pushback.
I
If
think
it-
it's
if
if
it
you're
was
wanting.
Blue Streak
Yeah, I was
5577
gonna say,
Washington
first.
ground. Pushback
I'm
approved.
just doing startup. And don't forget to lower your flaps.
My flaps are 15%.
Yep. 15 degrees, not 15%.
Sorry, 15 degrees.
Washington ground, Blue Streak 5615
Okay.
requesting pushback.
It's actually
Washington ground,
15
Blue
on the
Streak
37 might be a
5615.
little
No
much,
pushback
but
tug
it's
is
available
available
fine.
to answer your request.
Okay, flaps 15. Engine 2 is
Washington
spooling up.
ground,
I'm
Blue
going to do a
Streak
taxi while we're spooling up.
5577 requesting
Taxi
pushback.
lights on. Position lights
Washington
on.
ground, Blue Streak 5577. No pushback tug is
Oh, and a
available to
tail
answer your
just spawned in
request.
my face.
That's nice.
Where are the lights?
Top right of the cockpit, right above the first officer's window.
Fuel pumps.
They're a row of
JetBlue
small switches.
2254, did you hear
They're
my
little
last
white ones.
transmission?
Heated windows.
No. You're looking really high up.
It should be to the
Washington
right,
ground, American
close to the windshield.
1012 taxi
Oh,
to
left
the
runway
gate.
turn off white.
To the right of that.
Close,
1012 taxi to gate Bravo 21
So the
via
left runway
taxiway
turn off.
Juliet
The left of
Kilo
those
2.
are your taxi lights or your landing lights, and you turn them on once you're on the
American
runway.
1012 hold
Okay.
position, caution other traffic.
That was my prettiest little turnaround, but it works.
Washington ground, United 25, 4 gate
Taxi
Bravo,
light.
14 information
Oh,
whiskey.
there's an
Request
auto.
pushback.
I like that.
Yep.
Set that to
United 254 Washington.
Washington ground, Blue Streak 5577.
Are you
What's up, bro?
behind me?
Whiskey ready to taxi
No, I don't think so.
IFR.
Oh, I'm taxiing to the runway right now.
Okay, I'm going now.
Blue Streak
There's an
5577 taxi to
A321 that
and
looks
hold
like it's
short of
on
runway
its
1 using
side,
taxiway
with the
November
wing in
Kilo
the ground.
Juliet cross runway
Oh, I
towards
see that now.
Juliet.
Okay.
Contact
Is that
tower
an AI
on
plane?
119er
It is.
decimal
Yeah.
1 when ready.
I like the AI stuff because, like, if you're flying solo and you want to, like,
Blue
act
Streak
like there's
5577 hold
a
position,
full
caution
realistic
other
traffic, it's cool to have that as an option.
My plane is sleeping.
Blue Streak 5409er continue taxi.
They definitely need to smooth out the AI. It's a little.
Southwest 4805
It
hold position,
feels more
caution other
rough than
traffic.
2020's launch. I'm being honest.
Taxiing to gate
It
Bravo
does,
21,
but
using
like the
taxiway
AI aircraft
Juliet
is
Kilo
definitely
2,
a.
American
I'll say it's a big
1012.
step up.
Hold
In
position
terms of-
thing in the previous game?
4805.
Not to this extent. They've modeled in
Taxiing
like
hold
real
short
world
runway 1 via taxiway November Kilo
traffic
Juliet
patterns.
cross
So like
runway.
if you
for
go
Juliet
fly
Blue
from like
Streak 5577.
your home airport at a certain time, you're gonna see that
American
same
1012
flight.
continue
You're gonna see
taxi.
realistic flights.
Oh, okay. All the planes in front of me just disappeared.
Washington ground, Blue Streak
Nice.
I think that's
5534
Prince in front of
at
me now.
General Aviation parking information.
Oh.
whiskey.
I'm currently crossing an
pushback.
active runway.
Red, if
Oh.
you go to
Blue Streak
options under
5534
online, you can turn
Washington ground.
player nameplates
Pushback
on,
approved.
and then you'll be able to tell. Oh, Pindu, you should turn that on too.
Oh, okay.
Because there's
what's
another
it-
player here by the name of Cherry Blossom, I think. Unless that's a... Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's
Sorry,
definitely.
what's it? Where is it? What's it called?
Options online, and then like player nameplates or something.
Okay, I'm holding shorts. So let me go ahead and turn that on. And then that gives y'all a second to catch up.
Oh, show multiplayer aircraft in close proximity. Is that the one?
That you should turn on, yeah.
Okay.
Online.
Oh, wait a minute.
Washington ground, Blue Streak 5170.
Blue Streak 5170, Washington
Actually,
ground.
some of the
ground,
places they put
United Tree
these
82.
things.
Hold
And now you're
position Frontier
invisible,
Flight
Pinto.
687.
That was lucky.
Oh.
I was
Blue Streak
continuing on rolling down the
5577,
runway.
continue
Washington
Maybe you're
ground,
invisible because you're. Oh, because you're in the menus. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
Washington ground, Blue Streak 55 tree.
Break off.
Requesting
Buffer
pushback.
on.
Washington ground, Blue Streak 5.
Landing
Blue
lights
Streak
on.
5559er, hold position, caution the
Strobe on. Wing lights on.
Roger American 1012. Roger Blue Streak 5.
Blue Streak 5.
Washington ground, United.
Now, this is a short
United
runway,
Tree
so I'm gonna
82,
probably do. I'm gonna
Richard 460.
stop, hit the
Roger, Blue
brakes,
Streak
and then
Blue Streak 5559er,
spool up for a
hold
second,
position,
then
caution
release,
on the taxiway.
as opposed to like a rolling takeoff.
Hold position Brickyard 4601.
Blue Streak 5559er, continue taxi. Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510, hold position, caution the departing generic.
Washington ground, Blue Streak 5170.
Is that you on the runway now, lined up?
Blue Streak
Yep.
51.
Roger Blue Streak 5559er. Washington ground, Blue Streak 5170.
Blue Streak 517.
Washington
Still
ground,
can't see
United
it here.
Tree 82. Requesting the end
You're
of
taking
pushback.
off anyway.
United.
Yep.
Blue Streak 5559er, hold position, caution me on the taxiway.
Oh yeah,
Taxi
there we
hold short
go.
runway. 1 via taxiway. Kilo 5 Juliet.
One.
Blue
Rotate.
Streak 5559er, continue taxi. Blue Streak 5559er, hold. Blue Streak 5559er, continue taxi. Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510, continue taxi. Blue
And
Streak
then immediately after takeoff,
Blue
you have to
Streak
apply the approach.
Hold position Blue Streak 5260.
So
Hold
you
position
pretty
Blue
much have to
Streak
fly out
5.
over the Potomac.
Blue Streak 5260, hold position. Blue Streak 5260, continue taxi. Blue Streak 5602, hold position, caution.
Roger Blue Streak 5.
Oh,
Blue
why is
Streak
my trim not working?
5602, continue taxi.
Roger Blue Streak 5.
Blue Streak 5267, hold position, caution.
Hold position Brickyard 4 Tree 9.
Oh,
Hold position
I
Blue
overturned it
Streak
too much.
5267.
There we go.
Blue Streak 5.
All right,
For some
I'm
reason, my
preparing
trim
to
was
take off.
terrible.
Where are you, Raptor?
Hold position
Taking off now.
Washington ground
Oh,
Jazz.
okay, you were just in front of me then.
8870. Requesting pushback.
Jazz 8870, push.
Oh,
Brickyard 4
plane,
Tree
plane.
9.
Hold
Bye.
position
Okay.
Roger Brickyard 4 Tree 901. Hold position Blue Streak 5267. Washington ground Brickyard 4 Tree 9er gate Charlie.
Brickyard.
Washington ground Brickyard 4 Tree 9er requesting pushback.
Brickyard 4 Tree 9er pushback request accepted.
For some reason, I'm having to flatten my plane. The trim's like all sorts of messed up.
Washington ground Jazz 8870 requesting the end of pushback.
I'm gonna have to do some setting
Jazz
on the max because this
8870
is
request to end pushback received.
it's a little rough.
Blue Streak 5267, hold position, caution the generic on the taxiway.
That's fine.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510, you were not cleared to take off.
Potomac approach
That was
Boeing Golf
weird. It didn't
November
boost
Oscar
my,
4510 is
engine
type
up
2
there.
miles north of Washington 500
Yeah,
feet.
so you're
Request
probably
flight
running
following.
it as a D-rated, which is if you're super low,
Boeing Golf November
like on
Oscar 4510,
fuel, anything like that, or
Potomac
like
approach.
if you're a light aircraft, you don't want to run 100% engine simply because it's
Squawk 760 tree
wastes a
Boeing
lot of
Golf
fuel.
November
Also,
Oscar
100%
4510.
engines isn't actually fully common. Like you don't really 100% your engine that often.
4510 radar contact 1 mile southeast of Kilo Whiskey. Hotel 1,200
Let's
feet.
go the wrong way.
Altimeter
Whoops.
29.76.
Oh,
Roger
okay.
Boeing Golf
For some
November
reason now
Oscar
I'm
4510. Potomac approach Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 1 mile south of Kilo Whiskey Hotel request IFR to Philadelphia ready to copy.
Boeing Golf November Oscar
What height are you supposed to be
4510
flying
is
at?
cleared to Philadelphia Airport.
flight level
Squawk
100, which is
760
10,000
tree.
feet.
November Oscar 4510, cleared to
This is going to
Philadelphia
be
Airport is
completely
filed.
winging it.
Squawk 760 tree.
Love it.
Oh, come on, aircraft. What are you doing, man?
Golf November Oscar 4510, read back correct.
Are you having a tough time? Have you already gone into autopilot? You fighting it?
Yeah.
Altimeter 29
Well, it's fighting to get it in autopilot.
turn right heading
Oh, okay.
010, PBAG RAX, S2ZUM, PSAP, resume, PAND, own
I'm good.
navigation descend, and
37 and I just aren't getting
1,500
along for
feet.
some reason, but it's all good.
Turn right heading 010, proceed on course descent and maintain 1,500 feet, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510, contact Potomac departure on 118.905. Good day.
118.905, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510. Potomac departure, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 is passing 5,300 feet, descending 1,500 feet.
I love flying in the clouds, though. This
Boeing Golf
is
November Oscar
very, very pretty.
4510 Potomac departure altimeter 29.76 continue as planned. Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510
So we're in
descend.
Oh,
flight
apparently I'm
on
supposed to be flying at 2,000 feet. What the?
Brickyard 4 Tree 901 traffic is 6
Well,
That's what they want you to think, Red.
at 1,000
Traditionally, you don't go up to 10,
Report
like
them in
you're,
sight.
like especially in long haul flights, you never start.
Descend and
Like you don't
maintain
go.
2,000
If you're
feet,
cruising
Boeing
at
Golf
41,000 feet,
November
you're never going to go
4510.
up to 41,000 feet off the bat.
Potomac
You
departure,
traditionally
Boeing
start
Golf
like
November
36,
Oscar
32
4510,
range, and
request
then go up.
destination change
But
to Philadelphia.
most departures will have you go at a
Boeing Golf
certain
November
level
Oscar
first.
4510 is cleared
Right.
to Philadelphia Airport as filed.
Because
I'm
you
just
don't want
I'm
to
already
be
at
one.
6,000 feet.
That that's fine for this.
Boeing Golf November Oscar
So, Raptor, on
4510,
your
cleared to Philadelphia
central
Airport
unit,
is filed.
where we do all of our
Squawk
flight
760
planning,
tree.
Yeah.
hit the legs button,
Boeing Golf November Oscar
and then you might see that
4510
discontinuity
read back
where you have those
Radar
5
contact
white boxes. Did you see
6,200
that?
feet. Altimeter 29.74 turn right heading
no.
145
Hit
descend
next
and maintain
page. You might see that.
1,600 feet.
I'm on a turn right now.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Turn right heading
Go ahead and do
145
that.
descend
Remember what I
and
showed you
maintain
yesterday where you take the
1,600
one
feet,
right
Boeing
below
Golf
those
November
boxes,
Oscar
click it, and then
4510.
click it into the boxes?
You mean under
Boeing
then?
Golf November
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet,
I might
Boeing Golf
just
November
change
Oscar
your flight altitude
4510.
not to 10,000, but like a 7 or
Potomac
8,000
departure,
feet.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
You can just do that on
would
that
like to
central
change
unit.
destination to Philadelphia.
Boeing Golf
So for me,
November
I had to
Oscar
click, I think it was
4510 is
V-line.
cleared to Philadelphia Airport as filed. Squawk 760 tree.
Boeing Golf November
So I
Oscar
just changed mine for
4510,
cruise
cleared to
altitude of
Philadelphia Airport is
78.
filed. Squawk 760 tree.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just, that's like, that's why I went ahead and lowered my altitude, for by the time I hit it, I'm about to start descending after this next waypoint.
I'm accidentally looking outside the... Oh no. I somehow
Turn
changed
right
the
heading
view.
100, descend and maintain
hit
1,600
backspace.
feet, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet, Boeing Golf November Oscar
Okay,
4510.
ladies and gentlemen, we've hit our cruising altitude. Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our descent to Philadelphia.
Boeing Golf
Wow.
November Oscar
Yeah, once you,
4510, cleared
by,
to Philadelphia
already?
Airport
once you
is
hit
filed.
Suki, yeah,
Squawk 760
I
tree.
forgot how short this flight, or how short the flight
Brickyard
this
4
was.
Tree 901 contact Washington Center on 132.55. Good day.
So yeah, you want to hit Suki at about 5,000 feet, and then Swan at about 5,000 feet as well.
Radar contact 6,900 feet. Altimeter 29.74 turn right heading 095 descend and maintain 1,600 feet.
Ooh, I'm hitting some turbulence. Some very well modeled
Turn right
turbulence
heading
too.
095 descend and maintain 1,600 feet, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
So any
What speed
questions so
should we
far,
be doing
Raptor?
on this?
I'm currently doing about
Boeing Golf
260,
November Oscar
which is actually way too fast for.
451 descend and
You should be at
maintain
250 or
2,000
below,
feet.
under 10,000 feet, but that's not a big deal. That's just a.
Descend and maintain 2,000
It's just better
feet,
rate.
Boeing
Oh, I
Golf
think I'm
November
going at like
Oscar
300.
4510.
You're just committing a
Potomac
felony.
departure Boeing Golf November Oscar
Oh, so fun fact
4510
about
would like to
DCA.
change destination to
The
Philadelphia.
approach into DCA, the Potomac
Golf
visual,
November
is
Oscar
one of the most challenging
4510
approaches
is cleared
in
to
the world in
Philadelphia
terms
Airport
of
as filed.
you only have
Squawk
such a narrow
760
corridor
tree.
before you break
Boeing
like
Golf
restricted
November Oscar
airspace.
4510 cleared to Philadelphia Airport is filed. Squawk 760 tree.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 read back correct. Radar contact 7,900 feet. Altimeter 29.75. Turn left heading 0, 9.5 descend and maintain 1,600
This is
feet.
probably the second shortest flight.
I am way too high.
Turn left heading 095
Red, your
descend
mic
and
was
maintain
on.
1,600 feet Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
I'm coming
What
down.
sucks?
Coming
You know what
down.
sucks
I'm out of the
is-
clouds.
November Oscar 4510
I was
descend
really
and
hoping this would be a
maintain
long enough
4,000
flight that I
feet.
could go grab a piece of pizza from my kitchen.
Descend and
Good at the
maintain
top,
4,000
but-
feet Boeing Golf November
Nah,
Oscar
I'm pretty good actually
4510.
right now.
Potomac
I'm gonna
departure
slow
Boeing
down
Golf
before-
November Oscar
And what?
4510 requests destination change to Philadelphia.
THCB or something?
Blue Street
DHCB?
53, 9er contact.
I'm coming up with
Washington
another-
Center on 13.2.5.
Oh, waypoint?
Good day.
Yeah.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 is cleared to Philadelphia Airport as filed. Squawk 760 tree.
There is a cat laying on my stove because it's
Boeing
hot.
Golf November Oscar 4510 cleared to Philadelphia Airport is filed.
Raptor, have you
Squawk
been that level of
760
lazy?
tree.
Well, where I didn't want to move because there was a cat on my lap?
Boeing Golf
No, where it's
November
just like, you're like,
Oscar
this place is warm, I'm gonna lay
4510
here.
read back correct.
No.
Radar
No, not at all.
contact
I can't.
4,000 feet.
Dude, no.
Altimeter 29er
I gotta work and
76,
produce,
turn
man.
left heading
I gotta be
065,
productive.
P-bag RAEX.
Apparently they run the
SWM,
flag
PSEP resume, P&O navigation descend and
A
maintain
nightmare is when my power is out,
1,600 feet.
Pinto.
Yeah, that's a
Turn
person
left
looking
Can't
at
do
heading
me.
laundry,
065, proceed
can't
on course
go on the
descend and
internet.
maintain 1,600 feet Boeing Golf November
Oh, yeah,
Oscar
I hate having my power
4510.
out.
Should I keep my flaps out, or I mean I've retracted them.
Boeing Golf
Yeah,
November
you should.
Oscar
You retract your flaps
4510
basically.
But
climb
really, now he wants
and
me to go up to
maintain
4,000
feet.
What the?
Yep. So that's how it
Climb
happens.
and
You're doing a
maintain
step
4,000
climb.
feet Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510. Potomac departure Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 requests destination change to Philadelphia.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 is cleared to Philadelphia
Apparently my
Airport
top
as
of
filed.
climb is.
Squawk
So
760
if you see on your
tree.
flight map, Raptor, you'll see something called T/D
Boeing
and
Golf November
T/C
Oscar
as you get closer
4510
to
cleared to
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia Airport
T/C
is
is
filed.
top of climb.
Squawk
That's where your
760 tree.
computer expects you to
Oh.
hit your like your initial cruise. T/D is your top of descent. That's where you should start
Boeing
descending.
Golf November Oscar
My
4510
T/C and
read back
T/D are about
Radar
5
contact
to 10 miles apart.
3,500 feet. Altimeter 29er
Nosedive.
70. Turn left heading 065. P-bag RAEX.
So after this, what do you want to do? Do you want to try and do the Arctic? Do you want
PSEP
to?
resume. P&O
Yeah, let's land in the
navigation
Arctic.
descend and
Okay.
maintain
Also, I have no idea if I'm going the right
1,600
way or I don't know what's happening, but I'm hoping.
Turn left heading 065 proceed
Dreamin',
on course
meanin', and
descend
dreamin'.
and maintain 1,600
Let me
feet
pull up the
Boeing Golf
screen.
November Oscar 4510.
I don't know
Golf
whether
November
it's-
Oscar 4510 climb and maintain 4,000 feet.
But I'm still having a fun time.
I'm getting
Climb
conflicted
and maintain
reports.
4,000 feet Boeing Golf November
Oh,
Oscar
correct.
4510.
One is telling me
Hell, no,
4,000, the other one's
Potomac
telling me to
departure
turn
Boeing
around
Golf
to
November Oscar
65,
4510
and go
would
at
like to change destination to Philadelphia.
1,600.
Boeing
I
Golf
think I know
November
what's,
Oscar
wrong, Raptor.
4510 is cleared to
So
Philadelphia Airport
remember that
as
range
filed.
button I told you, the
Squawk
TFC?
760
One of those four
tree.
buttons right above that right, your center
Boeing
right
Golf
screen.
November
Oh, wait.
Oscar
I
4510
totally have the
cleared to
wrong
Philadelphia Airport is filed. Squawk 760 tree.
No, I don't remember.
Okay, so your course button.
Boeing Golf
If you look at
November
that,
Oscar 4510
There's a
read
there's
back.
course knob. To the
Radar
left of that,
contact
there's a little knob that says
2,800
STD,
feet.
and down to the left of that, there's one that says TFC.
Oh, that.
70. Turn left heading 065.
And then,
Proceed
what you might have to
course
do is,
descend and maintain
once you increase a little,
1,600 feet.
Go back to that leg button,
Turn
Oh,
left
it's down
heading
on the computer.
065, proceed on course descend and maintain 1,600 feet, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
What?
Wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the computer? Or are we talking about the
4510
console?
climb.
Let's just go to the
4,000 feet.
computer for a second. So if you
Climb
go
and
to the
maintain
computer and hit
4,000
the
feet,
legs
Boeing Golf
button,
November
Yeah.
Oscar 4510.
whatever that top leg is for
Potomac
you,
departure
Yeah.
Boeing Golf November
On the
Oscar
first page,
4510 would like
click
to
it,
change
then click it
destination to
again.
Philadelphia.
and then hit
Boeing Golf November
execute.
Oscar
Got it.
4510 is cleared to Philadelphia Airport as filed. Squawk 76.
Did your plane start turning at all?
Yeah. Park
Okay.
report.
Boeing Golf November Oscar
Yep.
4510
You're a
cleared
little
to
off
Philadelphia
course, but all
Airport is
good.
filed. Squawk
That's fine.
760 tree.
Gives Red more time to crash, make me look good at the game.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 read.
Look, I dropped
Where's
some,
the map?
Contact
Where's the map?
2,600
Skydivers today.
feet. Altimeter
Oh, hang on.
9er.
I am going the right
decimal
way. I
71
must be
turn
going the right
Heading
way.
035 descend.
Red, you're over the White House, they're shooting you down.
1,600 feet.
Probably.
Brett, there's F-18s off your wings.
Turn left
And below
heading
you, and
035 descend
actually,
and maintain
you'd become an
1,600
F-18 now.
feet, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 climb and maintain 4,000
You play any
feet.
more Broken Arrow, Pinto?
Climb
I'm
and maintain
not.
4,000 feet, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
And it's okay.
Potomac
I'm not big
departure
on
Boeing
Ellie's,
Golf
man.
November
They're
Oscar
fun, but not my thing.
4510 would like to change destination
I would
to
love to
Philadelphia.
do some more Broken Arrow, but I mean, Flight Sim's kind
Boeing
of
Golf
taking over right
November
now.
Oscar 4510
Which I'm worried
is
Broken
cleared
Arrow
to
is gonna end
Philadelphia
tomorrow.
Airport as filed.
Oh.
Squawk 760
Because tomorrow's going to be the, what, 2-week mark?
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 cleared to
Yeah.
Philadelphia Airport is filed. Squawk
I mean, have they made a
760
post on it? I think they should make a post saying, hey,
I
we're
think they
wrapping
will
it up.
too.
Boeing Golf November
Well, maybe
Oscar
tomorrow they make a post and say
4510
Friday
read back
or
correct.
Saturday, Sunday
Radar
is your last
contact
day.
2,400 feet.
That'll be fine.
Altimeter 29er, decimal 71, turn left heading 035 descend and maintain 1,600 feet.
Okay, I just crossed the river.
Turn left heading 035 descend and maintain 1,600
Seeing these planes
feet,
makes me
Boeing
wanna go
Golf
back to
November
Japan.
Oscar 4510.
Boeing Golf November
And Pinto,
Oscar
I will have you address me from now on as Sir.
and maintain
Sir,
4,000
Mr.
feet.
Sir, from Holes.
Mr.
Climb and
Chef
maintain
Sir.
4,000
And
feet,
that is
Boeing Golf
because you
November
were
Oscar
talking to
4510.
a Delta Silver
Potomac
Medallion
departure,
member.
Boeing Golf November
That
Oscar
it came in the mail,
request
you know?
destination change
I
to
really want to
Philadelphia.
hit you with something, but I don't
Boeing
know.
Golf November Oscar
You can't. It's like
4510
Teflon,
is
man.
cleared
I got a
to
shield
Philadelphia
around me now.
Airport
I'm a
as
silver
filed.
medallion, dude.
Squawk
You're a
760
silver medallion,
Silver
you're not a
medallion.
Twitch partner.
Boeing Golf November Oscar
Wow.
4510 cleared to Philadelphia
Wow, got my
Airport is
ass.
filed. Squawk 760
Wow.
tree.
Silver medallion member for Delta, but can't get Twitch
Boeing
partnership.
Golf
Lol.
November Oscar 4510 read back correct. Radar contact.
This is why I missed you, Pinto, and I love you
2,700 feet.
extensively.
Altimeter 29er, decimal 7
Yep.
1 turn left heading
Silver
035
medallion.
descend
Experience
and
the
maintain
medallion difference.
1,600
Right.
feet.
Did you get through like an Amex?
Turn left
No, they
heading
sent it to me in the
035
mail.
descend and maintain
Oh, wow.
1,600 feet, Boeing
That's
Golf
right,
November
Jack.
Oscar
That's right.
4510.
Oh, all the travel I did
Boeing
this year
Golf
bumped me
November
up from
Oscar 4510 climb.
garbage
and
peon
maintain
to
4,000 feet.
recruit.
You should
Climb
consider
and
getting
maintain
the
4,000
Amex,
feet,
one of the
Boeing Golf
Amex
November
Delta
Oscar
cards.
4510.
Service ensures what
Potomac
how's
departure,
that go?
Boeing Golf November
Service
Oscar
ensures
4510
citizenship.
requests destination change to
I'm not
Philadelphia.
getting an Amex credit card.
I was gonna say, I'm the Amex.
Now I just want to get the the magenta medallion or whatever, just
Should
to
I
say
be,
I got it.
760
I've lost my pink lines on my
Boeing Golf November
display
Oscar
on the bottom.
4510 cleared to
Could I
Philadelphia
be
Airport is filed.
switching over to
Squawk
Philadelphia or
760
something?
tree.
No, Red, these planes basically fly themselves. I think I might have already landed. I'm gonna head out. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
okay.
No need to look. No diamond medallion? Not yet.
Red,
decimal 71
are you
turn right
turn on your
heading
autopilot?
035 descend and
No.
maintain
No, he doesn't know.
1,600
Oh.
I told you to walk him through it.
I told him to ask me a question.
Turn
Hold
right
on, I'm gonna
heading
read about all my
035
benefits.
descend and maintain
It's just a blank piece of
1,600
paper.
feet, Boeing
It
Golf
says
November
lol.
Oscar 4510.
Look, not to brag, Raptor, but I have the Hilton Diamond.
Boeing Golf
Ooh.
November
I think
Oscar
Lumberjack got like some
4510
crazy thing
contact
too.
Washington
Yeah,
Center on 1
I love it because it gets me like the it's the top tier for them.
What do you get? Like you walk in and like immediately get a foot massage in the lounge?
132.55,
Can you bring me in the
Boeing Golf
lounge?
November
Can we go to a
Oscar
lounge one
4510.
time?
Yeah, I have priority pass, so I can
Washington
only guest
Center,
into
Boeing Golf November
like airport
Oscar
lounges across the world.
4510 is passing
oh man, next.
5,100
Hey,
feet,
can we?
descending
All right,
1,600 feet.
just owe me as a birthday and Christmas
Boeing
present.
Golf
Just bring me to a
November
lounge
Oscar
once. I
4510,
just want to experience
Washington
the
Center,
top tier
Timber
lounge. Like, do we get free drinks?
29.72 continue
The
as planned.
Lufthansa lounge, you get free drinks and free
Couple-
food.
Boeing Golf
Just to
November
make up for a
Oscar
couple birthdays, Ben.
4510
Let's do 5, 6, 7
descend
times.
and maintain
Just to make up for a
4,000
couple. Just a couple.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
Let's see what Minneapolis has. Oh, they have a couple lounges.
United Boeing Golf November Oscar
Washington Center,
Ford
Boeing
has
Golf
storm.
November Oscar
Ooh,
4510
alcoholic
would
drinks,
like to change
conference.
destination to
Ooh,
Philadelphia.
a fax machine.
A what?
Boeing
A
Golf
fax
November
machine?
Oscar 4510 is cleared to
You
Philadelphia.
had something in your mouth. A fax
Squawk
machine.
760
Hang on a
tree.
second. Am I going completely the wrong way? What is this
Go
pink
to
line?
132.525
Here's what I like. I get-
Have you guys
November
landed?
Oscar
No,
4510.
No, but you should be following a pink line.
I am following a
Washington
pink
Center,
line,
Boeing
man.
Golf
You're good.
November
You're
Oscar
good.
4510 is at
Well, that's good.
5,800 feet, descending
Complimentary
1,600
preferred
feet.
seats.
Boeing Golf November
Do you get-
Oscar
do you get the
4510.
lounge?
Pinto, I was
Washington
upgraded
altimeter
to business
29.74
class on,
continue as planned.
what is the Dubai? Qantas? Emirates. Oh my God. Pinto. I was
Washington Center,
upgraded. I don't know who.
United
I think the
1981
Lord was
is at
watching me.
flight level 270, climbing
What
flight level
what
two.
Lord
aircraft
was
was it?
watching
Was it
over me.
880? Or
Uh,
777?
It was a big boy.
A1 Washington
Did it
Center
have
continue as
4
planned.
engines or 2?
I still think it was 2.
Did it have 1 floor or 2 floors?
1, I think.
Oh, that's a 777-300
Oh.
ER.
Pinto, I watched Gran Turismo, and I was addressed as Sir several times, and I was like usually when I hear Sir, it's either you're making a scene or you need to leave, but it was the first time
Or,
it wasn't
sir,
followed
this is
by
a
anything.
Chili's. Please come down.
Yes, yeah, it was the first time I didn't hear Sir, this is a Chili's. We don't have that.
My
We don't have Whoppers. This is a Chili's.
When I used to fly first class a lot, when they had first class in the US,
Yes.
it was just insane. Like, they would pour my drinks for me. I'd have a glass of
Oh.
Coke and a can of Coke,
Oh,
and I was like,
how dare they.
I was kind of like, this is too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I got the little Freudian couch and the grapes. They fed me grapes.
see, but now you
I got the
understand.
olive leaves over my head and then the complimentary toga. It was great.
But like now you understand why I like flying just to fly. It's
Because you
super
get
relaxing.
pampered.
I like
no,
flying.
you get pampered. That's what you need.
I like getting pampered. I
Chad,
also like
Pinto has not ever had a blister or a callus.
my hands and feet are callous currently.
Well,
Here, I'll send
from
you a
probably
photo.
all the applauding of all the free
I
stuff
will-
you
I'll
get.
send you
Oh,
a
good.
pic
Another
later.
one.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that's good. Bring me more. That's what happens with you, Pinto. If that is your real name. What's your tier?
Top.
No, yeah, but it was a what? Diamond magenta member. Okay.
Diamond.
I wonder what
Check your
Bradford is.
Snapchat.
I am.
As
Oh
you
my
can
God!
see-
Yeah, I thought Pinto. I thought it was gonna be your medallion or whatever. Your god
No,
tier.
it was my callous big toe. I had to prove that I have calluses from working. Now I
Washington
will.
Center Brickyard Tree 647 flight, level tree 50.
I'll send you a picture of my
No.
Brickyard Tree
Hilton credit card.
647
Nah, I
Washington
don't care.
Center continue
Anymore.
as planned.
It's too much of a trap.
a
Hilton
thirst trap.
credit card. Well,
Yeah, I have a Hilton credit
look,
card.
I
It's
asked
about-
Bradford for his benefits, and he was like, "No, I have a friend who would take them." It's like I've traveled. I don't know. I feel shunned by both of my airline friends. They don't care. This is how
You act
snooty
like
they
they're-
are.
they're not my benefits to give away.
Contact Philadelphia approach
Yeah,
on
you've never given them
128.4.
away. You've already
Good day.
pre-stolen from me. Pre-theft.
128 decimal for Boeing Golf November Oscar
Look,
4510.
I told you if I get a job at an
No,
airline.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Philadelphia
Prove me wrong,
approach
Chris.
Boeing
Prove
Golf
me wrong.
November Oscar 4510 is passing 7,500 feet, descending 1,600 feet.
Start to slow down.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
I can't wait. I gotta travel again just so I can flash the card.
Clear,
no laugh.
Okay, I just switched over to
Silver medallion,
Philadelphia.
Right
now.
this way, sir. Born
Oh,
and
nice.
raised.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 contact Washington Center on 132.
Was West Philadelphia really that bad for Will? Did
I
you
don't
really
know.
need to go to Bel Air?
I don't know, but
I'm
why do they act like
struggling
Bel
with
Air
it.
is like
Golf
a,
November Oscar 4510.
I don't know.
punishment?
Yeah. No, because
Washington
it was to get
Center
him on the
Boeing
right
Golf
track.
November Oscar 4510 is passing 9,300 feet, descending
I gotta watch that show.
1,600 feet.
Man, Chad, I don't know if we should be going forward anymore. Everything's just doom scrolling and like letdowns, failures, put down. Hold on, there is a good. Hold on, I'm gonna play this for you guys. Here's what the future I think is gonna be like for us. Hold on.
4510 contact Philadelphia approach on 128.4. Good day.
128 decimal for Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
Okay, ILS 09 right.
Philadelphia approach Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 is at 8,300 feet, descending 1,600 feet.
Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 Philadelphia approach altimeter 29er decimal
That's 2 minutes. I'll
75
probably get
continue
clapped.
as planned.
Anyway, long story short, yeah, we got a lot of unwatched stuff from the 80s and 90s. Let's head back and watch Murder, She Wrote, The Simpsons, King of the Hill.
We were talking about this at work.
No need for Netflix
Boeing
anymore.
Golf November Oscar 4510
We were looking at like this old video that was like some old film from the 90s. And it's just the aesthetic from like actual film is insane.
Turn right heading 070, proceed on course descend and
The
maintain
aesthetic. What were you watching?
1,600 feet Boeing Golf November
It was just
Oscar
some
4510.
generic stuff. It wasn't anything crazy. Why am I not able to throw my approach mode? Okay, well it looks like we're gonna.
You tried to do so much and then you can't. This game is stunting your growth.
It is.
Have you made videos yet, by the way?
I made one. I really haven't had a chance to make more, but they are coming. Down to flaps 10.
Oh, we almost there?
I mean, I'm on approach. I'm 20.
Is that on the? Is that the blue line?
No, the blue line is your go around. So if you see a blue line, you're near the airport. Where the blue line meets the pink line, that's the very edge of the runway. Oh. I can't get my approach mode, so we're just going to do a manual landing.
Philadelphia approach Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510.
We need more
requesting
practice.
vector to next waypoint.
What's up, Geek? Everybody's good.
Golf
Welcome,
November
chat.
Oscar
Good to see you all.
4510 turn left heading 065. PBEG RAX. S2ZUM. Continue navigation.
Why is it so cloudy?
Once you
Turn
hit
left
the
heading
about
065 for zoom
3,000 feet
navigation,
mark, the
Boeing Golf
clouds
November
clear out.
Oscar
Just in time for approach.
4510.
Flash
2,500.
Pinto, I'm executing a right-hand turn to Covey.
To Kobe.
Covetoe?
Covetoe.
Covetoe?
Okay. I think that was part of our flight plan.
It's next to Beble.
Oh, you're at the. You're still at. You're above Washington.
Mm-hmm.
But go direct to Swan.
2,500.
Go direct to where?
Swan.
I don't see that.
It might be on page 2. Okay. Doing manual flying.
Philadelphia approach Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510, requesting vector to next
To see
waypoint.
my approach.
Boeing Golf November Oscar.
Turn left heading 065 for zoom O navigation, Boeing Golf
that
November Oscar 4510.
So remember the PAPI lights next to the runway, you should have 2 white on the right, 2 red. Red, you're right above me. You're not gonna make that landing.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna make it.
No, you're not, but you're gonna crash.
1,000.
No, that's fine. Oh my gosh, Red.
Making a turn, yeah, turn and burn, yeah.
Too low.
Red,
Gear.
red,
Too
red.
low.
Don't
Gear. Too low.
half this.
Gear. Too low. Gear. Too low. Gear.
About to get half.
Too low. Gear. Too
Now
low.
this is gonna be
Gear.
perfect.
Too low.
This is much easier to play on PC. Oh, I bet.
Too low. Gear. Too low. Gear. Too low. Gear.
They didn't need that building anyway.
Whoa.
Whoa, you crashing into me or something?
No. I
Why
just
am I
remembered I
going
don't have my
sideways?
reversers tied to any sort of hotkey. So that's a problem.
Add that to your brake. The only time you use it.
Not true. Oh! There's a plane taking off the other direction.
I have no idea why my plane is drifting sideways.
Who knows? Eh. Okay, chat. We're here. We got the APU going. Taxi lights on.
Is it possible? Was the damage on? Because I may have lost my landing gear.
I don't think I had it turned on, but I think that might be client side.
Yeah, I think something weird's going on. Like
Well,
I'm
chat,
going completely
I'm gonna make
sideways.
this turn.
I'm like doing a Tokyo drift right now.
You're Tokyo drifting?
Yeah.
Are you stretching there?
Oh, now it's going sideways? The other way?
Okay. Let's see. And a few generators turned on.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to let the passengers out. Because, I don't know, something happened. I landed really good. Apart from, as I say, the top of that building, it was fine.
Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's copywritten. Ooh, Philadelphia. They need to come work on these terminals. These are not the... These are some terminals. They just look... The Philadelphia airport looks like a bunch of office buildings that they attach jetways to.
I'm making beeping sounds now when I put the throttle up.
Okay, chat, I see our gate.
Wait a minute, I might have forgotten to put the gear up.
Oh boy.
I don't know, but I don't think something's right with it. I'm drifting sideways. It doesn't seem realistic. So I'll probably have to end it anyway. I got most of the way though.
I mean, yeah. Any
Don't worry,
landing
Red,
you
the
can walk
Arctic will be
away
easier.
from. Because any landing you walk away from is good landing.
Oh yeah.
Any landing where you can use the aircraft again is a great landing.
Right. So, you know, they're fine. They might have to replace the wheels maybe, but like, who puts a building at the end of a runway anyway? That's kind of silly.
Area 51.
They
put a whole
town
village
there.
there. They put a whole village at the end of Groom Lake.
Philadelphia ground Boeing Golf November Oscar 4510 request taxi to parking.
Boeing Golf November Oscar
Chad, let's go see.
4510 taxi
Are you
to
still out on
general
the edge of the
aviation
runway?
parking using taxiway Sierra Yankee Papa Whiskey Cross runway 9
Brad?
left Whiskey Kilo Kilo 6 Juliet.
Sorry?
Are you still on the edge of the
American
runway?
Niner Tree continue taxi.
I can't move. Like, it won't let. It
Taxiing
won't
to general
go
aviation
forward.
parking via taxiway Sierra Yankee Papa Whiskey cross runway 9 left
Come
Whiskey
up
I'm just
and
Kilo
going
take a
Kilo
look.
6
sideways,
Juliet
like
Boeing Golf
to
November
the left,
Oscar
and then I go to the
4510.
right, and then to the left.
Two
again.
hops this time. Everybody clap your hands.
American
I
470
don't think you have
continue taxi.
your gear aren't down.
And maybe that's the
American
problem.
2052
How can I put my
taxi.
gear? What's the gear down button?
Question mark button.
American 1687 continue taxi. American 26905 continue taxi.
Okay, well,
Roger,
Yeah,
American
but I don't
470.
think you necessarily can, just like, the,
Yeah, you
the
can
gear
look
not
at
strong
Mark.
enough.
2052.
Lift up your plane.
go gadget.
American 1330 hold
landing
position,
gear.
caution other traffic. American 1330
Chad, I'm
continue
gonna go
taxi.
back. I'm gonna leave the camera on him for a
Roger,
second
American
while I grab a
Niner
piece of
Tree.
pizza.
And a beer.
Not yet. I don't actually have any beer.
Roger, American 26905.
Have some whiskey.
Roger, American 1687.
But I'm not there yet.
Is there a way
Roger,
that I
American
can like
1330.
get the autopilot to take over?
Get what?
Get someone else to taxi me in?
I think taxiing is not
Oh.
not an option anymore.
Oh.
American
Kinda have to have,
2695 hold position, caution the
gear to
generic
do
on the
that,
taxiway.
Yeah.
That's sad. Wait, was that you landing,
Philadelphia
Raptor?
Ground Frontier Flight 1517 at General Aviation Parking Information
it is.
Charlie. Request pushback.
It looks like you're playing.
Frontier Flight 1517 Philadelphia
Amy?
Ground. Pushback approved.
Raptor, I'm not sure about this, but you're landing if you didn't know.
American 26905 continue taxi.
Let's see. I wish I could like.
I'm just making it to Swan. What's
wish I
my
could-
what else do I gotta
Philadelphia
be for
Ground
Swan?
Frontier Flight
Like
1517
4,000.
requesting pushback.
4 to 5,000.
Let's see.
Philadelphia Ground Frontier Flight
Oh, boy.
1517 no pushback.
Well, it's
Tug is
actually, as
available
long
to
as you
answer
hit
your
B1
request.
at 4,000, which is your next one, which is a pretty long little run, you'll be
American
good.
1330 hold position, caution the
I
generic
cannot
on the
click on your
taxiway.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Hold
Oh
position,
yeah. I
American
see. I
1330.
see. I have no landing gear.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Philadelphia Ground American 259 request
It's all
taxi
because
to
of that
parking.
building over there. Look at it.
American 259er taxi to General Aviation parking using taxiway Sierra 9er Sierra Yankee Papa Whiskey Cross Runway 9er Lady Whiskey Kilo Kilo 6 Juliet.
Good.
Yeah, as good as I remember.
Have you ever actually flown on one yet?
Maybe. I think maybe we did when we went to Japan. No, that was Dreamliner.
That Dreamliner.
American 269er 5 acknowledge last transmission.
I lived.
You did?
American 259er hold position, caution the departing generic. Hold position American 259er.
Alright, Pinto, I made it to Swan. Now what? Have to get to the next control.
Yep. And then after that, it's straight in approach into Philadelphia.
Alright, be right back.
So what's my next one?
Let me see. Should
American
be
269er 5, please acknowledge. American 259er continue taxi.
B-Wine, B-W-I-N-E.
Roger, American 259er.
And that one I gotta be at what, 4 or 5,000?
Yep. I'd come in at 4,000 there.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you hit B-Wine, it's Asaki, Kelly,
American
and those lead you straight into the runway.
Flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Alright, I've got a good view when Raptor comes in for landing.
American 1330, hold position, caution the departing generic.
I'm entering B1, I'm not making the turn.
American 470, hold position, caution the departing generic.
Why is this Pinto?
Spirit just did, went bankrupt.
Why is
didn't
what?
they?
American 1330.
How come I'm not making the turn? I've got B-Wine entered in and executed, but I'm not making the portside turn.
Hit B-Wine again and hit
American
enter.
1453, hold position,
It might need to be
caution the departing
re-entered.
generic. American 470, continue taxi. American 470, hold position, caution the departing generic.
Raptor should be coming in here.
So where do I find those?
So you go back to the legs page,
Mm-hmm.
and then you hit B-Wine,
Mm-hmm.
and then B-Wine again.
Right.
See, I
And
would have
then
totally
execute
passed
hold
my
American 470.
PPL.
And,
And then jets.
is it making a
no
left
problem.
turn now?
I actually flew the jet pretty good. It was
is your
just,
LNAV button
I got a little
activated?
bit messed up at the end there. It's a little bit different flying a big jet compared to a little Cessna.
no.
So I don't think I did too bad with my first attempt.
Did that execute it?
No. Oh,
But
now I'm getting
I
that
don't
bouncing
understand
again
what's
from the
going on
ground.
here. This is totally a bug
That's so
or
dumb.
something. Like I don't get this.
You activate the regular autopilot, the Command A button.
Yeah.
Do that B-Wine enter, like I told you to do a second ago again. And if that doesn't do it, I can try and give you like a manual vector.
No.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is on that
There's a
heading,
plane coming in here. Look. Little plane
do a
back.
heading of about 0, 0, then hit that
American 1 tree
then
0,
click
hold
that
position,
the
caution,
little
departing
altitude or
generic.
the heading select button underneath the
American
heading
470,
stop.
hold position, caution, the departing generic. American 145 tree, hold position, caution.
Your landing
the
gear
departing
is still
generic.
up. See if you can lower it. They may let you. No, it doesn't. I already tried that. Look,
Hold position, American 470.
if I look at the landing
Hold
gear,
position, American
it's actually
145
already
tree.
Did that start turning you to the 007?
Well, now I can't tell what the hell's going
oh,
on.
that's how you
Hold
zoom
position,
in.
American 1 tree 0.
Ah.
I have no idea what's going on either.
No, it's down.
Can't tell you what's happening either.
In fact, I can't even move it.
I don't know. Would you like to try and continue this flight, or would you like to start?
No,
a new
we
one?
can do a different one. It's fine.
Okay.
We don't have to land. Aircraft don't always have to land. Sure.
It is true.
Okay. Oh my god, that was crazy.
American
All right.
1
So
tree
now what are we
0,
gonna do?
continue taxi.
Going to the Arctic?
Yeah, you want to do the
American
Arctic?
470, continue taxi.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. Let's send that flight then. Now, that was fun.
Welcome to Delaware. No, that was
Okay,
cool.
what are we flying? Are we flying that big beluga?
No.
Do you want that? The A400 Raptor? Is that what you're wanting?
I want the one from the picture. Yeah,
The
that one.
A400. Okay. So we're gonna be doing McMurdo is our departure. Well, how do we want to do this?
Wait a minute,
Do you want to take off,
400?
circle around, and
Are you
land?
talking about the Boeing 747-400?
No, the A400M. So the code Raptor for departure is NZFX.
Is that the
Well, what-
arrival? Sorry, what
so
was
are
that
we-
again?
So, Pinto, are we going to take off from that airport and then land, or what?
Yeah, I figured we could just take off, do a circle, and land, or would
What
you
was
rather
the-
just
what
do
was
an
the
approach?
code again?
Hold on, Red. We're going to discuss that, and then we'll let you know.
Sorry.
Pinto, what do you want to do?
I figured we would
excited!
just take off, do a circle around, and land. Unfortunately, there's no airports close by.
Okay.
The closest airport seems to be Inver Cargill in the South Island of New Zealand.
Oh wow, that's probably like an hour flight.
Let's see, it's. I mean, it's only.
4 hours, I think.
It's not even telling me the length. Oh yeah, 1,800 nautical miles.
Oh. Short jump.
Yeah, just a hop, skip, and jump.
Uh-huh.
But that code is NZFX.
No, we want to go from the Arctic, right?
Yep. NZFX is
Okay.
Phoenix Airfield McMurdo.
Okay, got that.
And we'll be using the Airbus A400M.
Got that.
And yeah, should be good to go.
And then the arrival is the same.
I didn't put an arrival, I figured we could just visually do a turnaround and land.
Okay.
But it's snowy. We might not necessarily see it.
Well, the
Yeah.
runway itself is just snow. That's the interesting thing about it. They just packed up the snow really thick in a certain spot.
Standing by.
I'm starting my flight.
Yeah, we're gonna land this time, chap. The purpose of this is gonna be to actually land. Now loading. Alien planet.
Oh, somebody's behind me.
Yeah, I know. I wonder why I can't.
Oh, and I'm inside of Raptor's cockpit.
Oh, no, it's mine.
Mic is on.
Oh, my God. Oh, dear.
Are we all three inside each other's aircraft?
Maybe. Good job, good job.
I forgot, what's the hotkey for the parking brake, Raptor?
For what?
The parking brake!
Control space.
One's traveling through me.
I'm trying to move forward, but it won't. I can't throttle up for some reason.
Yeah, I can't disengage the brake.
Oh. Well, all I can see is plane. I'm not moving.
So that's just plain wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the parking brake. It's on. It's off now.
So you're moving.
Let me restart. See if maybe restarting the flight will make my plane movable.
Yes, chat, this is how planes are made.
Yeah, this is the US base.
Now I think that's wrapped up.
Oh yeah, I restarted my flight.
Oh, that fixed it?
Yep.
Okay. The hell were our brakes like permanently on for?
My engines, it wasn't the brakes for me, it was the engines weren't spooling up.
Oh. Oh. What's up, Victoria? Welcome back. Now loading.
The levers are not there. How do you do this one?
What do you mean?
How do you fly this one? Oh, I know what it is. I haven't done Control E yet.
Oh yeah, now my brake is disengaged finally. Okay.
So you can go forward?
Yep.
Okay, we're taking off, boys.
I don't know if I am.
Apparently I'm in a Max BBJ and a A400 at the same time, Raptor.
Wow. How did you manage that?
I don't know, but that's what my call sign says. Well, Raptor, do you want to do the honors?
No, you.
Aw.
Well, Red's behind me, so we'll just go all three.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sending it.
I can't seem to take off. I'm like, I've got max power, but it's not.
Just restart your flight.
Well, yeah, now my engines aren't spooling up again. What?
Weird.
Okay, I'm gonna restart again. So, Raptor, you're in the lead. I'm going now for some reason.
I'm moving.
This is chaos. Why? I'm doing. Why am I going sideways?
That's what happened to me. Are you taking off, Brad?
No, I can't. My engines won't spool up either. What the hell's wrong with this plane, brah? There's got to be some other ways to fly it.
I don't know. I just restarted it.
I'm just gonna restart and go. I'm just going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna restart. I'm just going.
I agree. Let's do it. Perhaps we're getting bogged down in snow.
Man.
A little snowy up here.
Retard.
Okay, I have like 5 frames per second for some reason.
Oh, Raptor, I think I'm about to do a tactical pass on you.
Dude.
Wait, did I just... Is there a
Auckland
runway
Center
over
Airbus
here?
November 40645 is type Airbus 2
I know.
miles northeast of November Zulu
Look to your
Foxtrot
front
X-ray
left, on the ground.
1,600 feet.
There's a...
Request flight
That looks
following.
like an actual runway.
Don't sink.
Can you get your landing
Squawk
gear in?
16 tree for Airbus 645.
Where's grab relays? Yeah, I had to go into the
Don't
cockpit
sink.
to manually set it.
Yeah, I can't do mine through the hot. Well,
Roger
wait.
Airbus
Oh, there it
645.
goes.
Auckland Center Airbus November 40645 3 miles northeast of November
Oh,
is there a
Zulu
rainbow?
Foxtrot X-ray.
This
Request
is
like a
flight
rainbow.
to November Zulu Foxtrot X-ray
I
ready
see a
to
rainbow
copy.
in the Arctic, bro.
Pull up.
Coming
That's a
after you, Raptor.
rainbow.
I
400.
think you're about to crash into the ground.
300.
Me, no,
No. Oh, no, that's me. I think I'm about to crash into the ground.
I think I crashed
I
into... I have
Airbus
no idea
November
what's going on.
40645 cleared to November Zulu Foxtrot X-ray airport is filed. Squawk 1634.
good. Where's even the buildings and stuff down there?
I have no idea. They're supposed to be immediately to our left.
I don't see nothing, but I can't see much.
Oh no, wait, I'm at altitude 3,000.
Yeah, it's a snowbow.
Sink. 1,000.
No rainbow, a snowbow.
Don't sink.
Snowbow.
Turn left heading 105, resume own navigation climb and maintain 1,500 feet
yeah,
Airbus
okay.
645. Climb.
Alright. So I think my connection's having an aneurysm. That's part of the problem.
Wow.
I'm going to try and restart that again. I think... Yeah. I think something was going on then with my connection. Or maybe it's just too much. It's trying to load in too much white.
Oh, Pinto, I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
When I went into the cockpit, engines weren't spooling up. Then when I went into third person, then I had control over stuff.
That's weird. So maybe there's just something glitched with this aircraft. For all of us to be having something similar.
Yeah. Well, I think I see the buildings and stuff now.
Yeah.
Or at least some towers, but I don't see any buildings.
Yeah, it has some buildings here. Yeah, it's like half my hotkeys aren't working.
Okay, I see you guys now. Manually as I'm flying. Yeah, third person seems to be working.
Did I just fly right over you, Raptor?
Auckland Center
I don't
Airbus
know.
November 40645
Were
is
you-
type
were you
Airbus 2
landing?
miles east of
Yeah.
November Zulu
Yep, I
Foxtrot
did.
X-ray
we're good.
1,600 feet.
Wait, what? How did I come to a
Request
full
flight
stop?
following.
What I even... What?
Maybe it's the snow.
I hit something on the snow.
6306 Airbus
An invisible
645.
wall? I have no idea. Whatever. I kind of did it. It would have been way cool. Where the hell are all the vehicles?
I have no idea.
There's nothing here. It sucks ass.
Yeah, who would ever fly to the
Oh, I hit
Antarctic?
the pole, the South Pole. That might be it.
Roger,
yeah.
Airbus
I ran into
645.
the South Pole. And now I'm on water.
Auckland
What,
Center
what even
Airbus
happened?
Wait,
I
what
didn't
just
even-
happened there?
0645 4 miles
Yeah, I don't know. Now
northeast
I'm-
of November Zulu
now I'm out in the
Foxtrot
lake.
X-ray. Request IFR to November Zulu Foxtrot X-ray ready
Wait,
to
is
copy.
Williams Field one of the... Was that the landing?
That's one of the other runways.
I don't even know what just happened.
Yeah, it suddenly just loaded in a bunch of stuff. I
Oh,
wonder if we're the first people to fly here.
Oh, now the
Yeah.
weather is
November
completely changed. Did you
40645
change
cleared
stuff?
to November Zulu
No, I did not
Foxtrot
mess
X-ray
with it.
Oh,
airport
I'm
is
in a
filed.
completely different spot. The
Squawk
weather's
6306.
changed. And
Yeah,
you said
the
buildings
weather's-
loaded in now? I'm coming over.
I'm turning around. Gonna try some crazy moves right now.
Turn left heading 200, proceed on course descend and maintain 800
Bing.
feet Airbus 645.
Okay, I really shouldn't be doing this with this crazy moves for this big thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is fine.
I'm back on land, I guess. No idea what I'm doing.
No, I'm the same. Okay, I'm going to do a flyover of the airport that I can't see.
Okay, I'm heading towards where I think McMurder's at.
Air-to-air refueling, that'd be cool.
That would be something awesome for them to add in.
Wait a minute, who's on the ground there? Taxiing around.
I wanted to go see the buildings, if there are any.
I can't see
Oh,
any
I
down
found
there.
them. I found them.
You found the buildings?
Yep.
We did the thing. It wasn't as cool as it was in the video, though, with all the equipment and stuff sitting nearby. I like that career mode, though. I do.
Yeah, it is
I'm
good.
excited to do some playing in that career mode.
I want to accomplish goals together.
Well, see, I just want co-op.
Like world photography. Yeah, well, been asking for that for 10 years. World photographer activity. Is there a way 3 of us to do a race? That could be such a mess. Challenge lead. Is there anything unlocked there? Ooh. Precision landing at belly aim.
Alright, let me see if I can fix this. Oh my god.
This music is dank. Oh, you gotta do this in like a rainstorm? 18 knots. Oh, and it's cloudy. That's cool.
Okay, you
I will be right back. I'm gonna go pee.
Okay, I'm all activities. I don't know if we could do these things with friends. Like, is the only thing we do with friends free flight?
I don't know. I think it, maybe. I mean, it would be nice if we could do some career stuff together.
I agree. I want to try to land on an oil rig. Just for practice. What do we got for helicopters?
All right, I restarted the stream. Hopefully that should fix it.
Ooh. Well, I've been in one of these before. Robinson R66. Helicopters.
Oh wow, yeah, that's cool. Looks like it's a little farm chopper with a spray system.
There are some, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the game just totally messed up there. I don't know what happened when something to do with the game. I lost connection, tanked connection, and everything just went. Bleh. I'm assuming it's okay now, though. It's weird. I've turned off, like, why is this showing as that? That is so annoying. Sound. Online. That's so annoying. I don't know why that's doing that. And then that wasn't showing either.
News Chopper 7, yeah. Got the latest scoop. Whoa. Let's check out these oil rigs. And go fly around them. There's a ton of them up here. This will be neat.
Where's that?
Northeast Saudi Arabia. Sun's going down.
I see a lot of dots out there. What is that?
I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Raptor, how goes your helicoptering?
I'm flying around some oil rigs right now. It's pretty cool.
Well, I think I'm probably going to call it here then, for me.
Well, you don't want to fly helicopters?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd love to.
But what?
I mean, well, are we doing that on free flight?
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we going?
Is there a way to find each other on the map?
Yes, I'm trying to remember. It used to be really easy, but I'm trying to remember how you can do it with friends.
But why is mine... I don't even want mine out.
I'm not able to find you for some reason.
Look up Aerodrill 1. Alpha Romeo Alpha Bravo Delta Romeo India Lima Lima 150.
That did not come up. Could you repeat that again? Oh, hold on.
Alpha Romeo Alpha Bravo Delta Romeo India Lima Lima 150. It says Arab drill. Arab drill.
Okay, it's OL734. That's the actual code of it.
Jeez, oh God, okay.
I haven't even flown a helicopter before, so this is going to be
Good
hilarious.
luck, Red.
I'm sure this will be fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, there's a photo mode, but when we're multiplayer, like only the host can adjust like the date and time, which is dumb.
It's not that bad.
Well, now you gotta come in for a landing too.
Bahrain Center November 40645 is type 1 miles east of Oscar Lima 7 tree for 700 feet. Request flight following.
November 40645 Bahrain Center. Squawk Tree 524.
Squawk Tree 524645.
645 radar contact 1 miles east of Oscar, Lima 7 tree for 1,200 feet. QNH 101 tree.
And none of my controls work.
Roger 645.
Yeah, mine's going weird as well now.
How do you like helicopters, Raptor?
How do I like helicopters? I mean, they're pretty sweet, bro. They get a lot of kills in Broken Arrow.
They do get a lot of kills in Broken Arrow. Especially if you micro the crap out of them.
Oh my god, you left and now it's nighttime.
What? Oh my gosh, that's so dumb.
What just happened? The lights went out.
He abandoned us.
This part of the gameplay is so dumb. Like, why also when I set it and then come back out, it resets? Is it back to being right?
That was very disorienting.
No. No, it's not right.
I was about to land too.
Or maybe this will help.
I have no... Okay, I guess Pinto's back.
Yep.
This is gonna be tricky.
I have no idea what the hell is going on with my controls right now. Like, they were fine to begin with, and then now they've gone all weird. It's like, it's not... Alright, there we go. It's like I'm not gaining any airspeed going forward. And then it keeps turning me as well at the same time, and I'm like, no.
really concentrating on trying to hit that landing, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I was close. Alright, that was a little rough, but I got it.
Yeah, practice makes perfect.
Gotta put the parking brake on.
Man, the
Marine
fact that
Center
you just
sky
walk around on like the little
222
rig itself
is
is
passing
so
flight
cool.
level tree 70, descending flight level tree 60. Sky Dubai 222 Marine Center continue as planned.
I did it! I landed it! It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Okay, what do you guys want to do now?
I don't know. I'm kind of game for anything.
Earlier today, I landed in the Sydney Bay. That was cool.
Okay.
Landed, well, I've flown around the Statue of Liberty. We gotta do something like that, where we can go sightsee somewhere.
Let's see, where's a good place to sightsee?
All colors, we could go see a bridge. Oh, you know what, actually, what we could do is go to the photo mode, get some ideas from there, and then just go there in free flight.
Ooh, I was gonna say London has a ton of stuff, if you'd like.
What do you want to do there, though?
I just fly around the city and see all the, I'd gonna just say see all the, like, the sights. But we can do something else if you want.
Well, we could do like a St. Martin landing or one of those Bahama ones.
Sure.
We could just start out in the water and just land in on St. Well, let's do that. Let's land at St. Martin. We'll bring those 737s again. Can those land there?
Oh, yeah. St. Martin can take a 47.
Oh, really?
Yep. Which obviously means I'm going to have to fly the 47 in.
You want to land the 747 in the Bahamas? I mean, in St. Martin? Okay. Red, you want to do that?
Marine Center
Or whatever plane
Yeah, I'm
you're
done.
coming
I'm
with?
just trying to land on this helipad.
Oh, keep going. Yeah, take your time.
I'm almost done.
Sightseeing in North Korea.
I don't know how accurate that might be.
Pyramid Hotel, and that's about it.
That one big statue.
Oh, right. Yeah, that giant bronze one that everybody goes bows to. Level 28 is when you unlock companies. Oh, okay. Go to Vegas. We did go to Vegas yesterday. We let it ride, baby. Mount Fuji? Ooh. That would be a good one.
Okay, I'm out now. So what was it, 747, what, max again?
No. Just a 747, but we're going to have to spawn over the water, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the code for St. Martin so we can get in the general area?
TNCM, I think?
Princess Juliana. Yep, that's right.
Is that the
Yep.
7478 Soho Studio?
Yep.
All right.
So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give myself a little bit more of a.
Hmm.
I'm gonna set a departure
Mm-hmm.
a little farther out.
Where are you on?
A couple more miles past the initial.
This runway's cool,
Wow.
Chad. It's like
What
over a
is
beach.
what's the runway arrival?
Runway 10.
No, sorry.
you-
What was the code?
TNCM. All right, y'all ready? Raptor, you ready?
Well, I think, but I don't know like where you're spawning.
Oh, I just so I set the departure as airborne. I just like when you set the arrival, it kind of gives you that in air spawn.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
if you
see
set
now.
if you set the arrival as the runway, it'll spawn you in the air.
Okay.
And what I did is I set the departure a little past that, and it'll spawn you in the air. But that way I have a little bit more room. So, ready when you are.
Well, I'm not because my. Because I deleted. Okay, so I accidentally put that in the departure section. Is there a way to clear the departure and runway?
Yeah, there's the departure. There should be a little X next to the name.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. And then that must be. Oh, that's not you.
Not in yet, but here I'll go ahead. Get in that way.
Yeah,
we're a little staggered.
I'm in. I'm just about to click the ready to fly.
Oh, it's spawning with my gear down and everything. Oh, I wish it wouldn't spawn you like fully ready for landing.
Yeah, I guess because you clicked on the runway, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, I'm clicking in.
I think mine's already down too, maybe.
And it's fine. Not the end of the world.
Nope, mine's. Oh, it is. Yeah.
Also, it sucks. That's a lot of drag. What was cool is you had the in FSX you had the Caribbean landing mission, and you could actually just change the aircraft you're flying on. So it made the mission like super enjoyable to do.
What airspeed should you be landing at?
Yeah, that's a good.
Blackfin 2 tree, 1 contact ground on 118.
I am not sure. I'm gonna go in at around the 140 mark to be safe. But
Frame rate of
Juliana
landings.
ground, JetBlue 888 gate Alpha.
yeah, then
Area
that can be more
information Charlie.
smooth again.
Request pushback. JetBlue 888.
No, I
Juliana
landed.
ground.
I'm safe.
Pushback approved.
I'm just going in these rectangles. And hopefully
Juliana
getting it
ground,
right.
JetBlue 888 requesting pushback. Juliana ground, JetBlue 888 no pushback tug
Still can't
is
see
available
how
to
it is
answer your
that way.
request.
Man.
Interesting interesting thing about this airport is you actually have to backtrack. So it increases the, not the risk, but the stress on the air traffic controllers to ensure like proper separation. Cheese poofs, I don't have all, but I have a chunk of them memorized just from flying and knowledge. Like, fun fact, all airport codes in the U.S., there's two types of codes. There's the IATA, which is your, like, IAD for Dulles, MEM for Memphis, BNA for Nashville, MSP for Minneapolis, JFK, all gone. There's ICAO codes, ICAO, and those are very different. It's interesting. They're like region based. So in the U.S., it's like you just take the IATA code and you put a K on the front. But in other places like Europe, Amsterdam's actually like it's AMS for IATA, but the ICAO code is EHAM or EHAM. Or in London's EGLL. You have EDDF for Frankfurt. Tokyo Narita is RJAA. So some of them are easy, some of them aren't. Hong Kong is VHHH, Singapore's WSSS, so they can be somewhat easy to remember. Raptor, how did your landing go?
I messed up, so I'm gonna have to go around again.
Did Raptors?
Yeah, he disconnected.
I think his stream went down.
Yeah, he also came out of TeamSpeak too. TeamSpeak.
Well.
I'm gonna try that approach again. No, I didn't hop off the runway.
Well, I'm hopping off too. His PC crashed.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, see you, man.
Alright, catch you later.
User disconnected from your channel.
Alright, we're gonna try one landing. Hang on. And then we'll play eco.
500, 400, 300.
Alright, calm down.
200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
As planned. You know what? Okay, right, fine. We're gonna go back to the main menu. That one didn't count. It totally didn't count. All right, we're gonna jump on into Eco now. So I'm gonna quit out of TeamSpeak and everything, and I'm gonna start up my next stream, and we will play Eco for the rest of the night. But yeah, this was really good fun. I did a lot of the stuff to do with the career mode earlier, and I was acing a lot of it. So yes, Gabriel, you missed out. Yeah, there was some good flying going on earlier. I really appreciated it. Actually, it was good fun. So anyway, let me quit the desktop. And wait a minute, need to get rid of that. All right, well, that is going to wrap it up for you tonight. If you are not sticking around, I greatly appreciate everyone for you spending time with me this evening. You can support the channel by donating to Streamlabs or by becoming a member of YouTube. And if none of that tickles your fancy, you can hit the like and subscribe buttons and ring that notification bell so you can watch my streams in the future. Which, to be honest, it's much more important that I get to see you all again. I'm Red Viking. I'll be catching you in the next one in just a few minutes. So, good night, guys, and hopefully I'll see you in Eco.
Bye.